Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that means 1 week off when we say we're taking 1 week off.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Did you like that? That was a dig. That was a dig at our competition. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are going to get started with the race to the exit of the mazes of the Lady of Pain of the very soon. But first, we have just a few quick announcements. Starting off, if you are oh boy, if you are watching this and you're like, oh, this is awesome, but I don't have time, or I missed the beginning of the intro. Well, don't worry. All of our episodes are up on YouTube the following Tuesday and up in the form of a podcast the following Sunday. So tonight's episode will be up on YouTube on Tuesday and wherever podcasts are found on Sunday. So you can find us there. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and help us out with that. Next up, subscribing. Speaking of subscribing, we have our Twitch Prime subscription, or Twitch subscription right up there. For just a click of a button and $5 a month, you can help support the channel. Or if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can use your one free subscription with Twitch on us. Don't use it on the big guys. They don't need it. They have a ton of merch, and we don't. Speaking of merch,
they didn't want it.
I've been really busy, and I haven't been able to reorder our shirts yet. But we are going to get them, I super promise. Sorry for Quinn, who was waiting on his shirt.
Why don't you just delegate it to Tyler?
Because then it'll never get done.
Because I have issues delegating things. We'll get it figured out, I promise. But they're coming. But if you want a shirt, you can buy one whenever we set up a shop. Or you become a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Right now, we are running a campaign for 10. If we reach 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, Mike will come to our very first in-person session, whenever that is, blue. He will blue himself, all for the stream, as his Triton Altus is blue. Completely head to toe, he'll strip down and show you how blue he is. So check that out at patreon.com/onceuponatavern. Of course, you can subscribe at a higher tier as well. That also works for us. And then you get cool perks like access to our Discord, t-shirts when they come in. You know, we'll kiss you maybe when COVID's not a thing anymore. I'll kiss you. But that's all I got. Let's see. I talked about Twitch subscriptions. I talked about Patreon. I talked about YouTube and podcasts. I think that's it. Oh, Mark is going to be late, maybe, or not here. We're still not entirely clear on his new work schedule. But, hey, thanks for the resub, Quinn. Good to have you here today. But,
Quinn.
we're not sure about Mark. Bill is going to be taking some time off for the future. He's in the chat right now, as you can see. But things got a little chaotic in his current living situation. As you know, he's been currently rehomed and moving around. So he's going to be taking a bit of time off until his life returns to a bit of normalcy. So we're going to see what happens to Dozer. We're not entirely sure. So that's all I got. Any questions from the audience? From the cast? Great.
No questions.
Then in that case...
We fucking missed you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm like excited to play again, which is nice. Cause sometimes you don't feel excited, you know. Sometimes you're like, oh, I gotta play Dungeons and Dragons again. But the week off did wonders, and it helped me rest up. So I missed you guys too. I'm excited to kill you.
Yes, please do.
Or help us achieve a brilliant adventure and weave a tale worthy of an Oscar.
Without any further ado, let's do that.
Be going.
and welcome back.
Hey!
We
Where-
are back here to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Stop it.
We are
It's a
going
complicated game, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Let's just scrap this campaign and we just start a new one where we're all using that voice.
Everyone's Herzog.
Dungeons and Herzog.
And we're all paladins or clerics. The Amen.
And it's a radically nihilist campaign.
Haven't been heap-jeebed yet.
So, where we last left the party, after being trapped in the mazes of the Lady of Pain and searching for a way out wherever you can, you stumbled upon a little settlement known as 21, a home of people who have accepted their fates and have just kind of settled down to live as peaceful of a life as they can. But not all of the residents. Their leader, Ralacor, a beholder, hires regularly maze runners to find exits for him in an attempt to finally get out of here. And he believes he has finally found one. With your help, you all unlocked a door, and using magic, but not revealing that you were mages, you all unlocked the door and moved on to the next room after meeting Ralacor, and discovered a mithril dragon protecting the next door. You had to retreat after many of you were taken down, and Cinna even died, and made your way back to 21 to rest for the night. All of you except Demetrius, who had to stay awake for fear of the paths changing on the door he had opened. Excuse me. But as you guys rested, Zook, you went to discuss with Ralacor a new plan. Having presented yourselves as better, more capable party members than Sir Aldrich and his goons, you convinced Ralacor to send Aldrich and his men in first to fight the mithril dragon, to draw the dragon's breath weapon and give all of you a bit more of a fighting chance. Ralacor agreed and liked the gusto of the plan, and even went as far to imply that he may have a job for you should you all get out of here in one piece. You all made your way back to the mithril dragon the next day and fought it, killing it successfully, but not without Aldrich losing 4 of his men. Aldrich seemed to kind of accept that this may be a fitting punishment for him, a knight who had once served a vampire lord in a faraway place. And you all made your way to the next room with Ralacor to find a large pillar of light, an exit, and 10 stones lit up in a green glow. The stones embedded in the ground, not removable at all, but they seemed to signify that there were only 10 available slots to exit the maze. 10 slots and 15 bodies. You all looked around at each other, and the race began. And that is where we are going to begin today, as I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
I missed hearing that. A week off was so sad.
It's the exit.
So how many people could fit in my...
horror and fantasy, and I teleport to the portal.
So... Oh, okay.
Let's roll for initiative first, and then we can decide what we're doing.
What Page Master references I'm making? Is that what we're trying?
I didn't hear your Page Master reference. Sorry.
Oh, adventure, horror, and fantasy. The 3 books.
Yeah, it's cute. I liked
It's
it.
been a very
Whoopi
long
Goldberg,
time.
Patrick Stewart, and the other guy.
That nobody. Yeah.
Varus, what'd you get?
Oh, it's gonna be a 10 for me, big dog.
Zook.
And Macaulay Culkin.
That would be a...
And Christopher Lloyd was also in that.
Yeah.
Zook got a 15.
Joe.
13.
Zane. Oh, it's not here. Does someone want to...
Joe's
Does
got a
someone have his
9.
character sheet right now?
I can see if I can pull it up on his computer.
Okay. I can roll for him at this moment, and then if someone can pull it up. Aldous.
Aldous actually IMDb's the Page Master, so he got a 6. So that's what I'm doing in the time that everybody is running.
Got it. Aldrich is got his thing. Grimald.
14.
14. Sinrig.
Horror is
Tyler?
Frank Well.
20.
20. Demetrius.
7.
Oh, and Leonard Nimoy's in it. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Really?
And let me roll for
I'll have to go back and
Zane
watch that. I
really
don't
quick.
remember that.
You got Dozer's 9.
Yes, I heard you. Zane gets a 14.
Goes like really fast, but like her reactions to start any sort of initiative are never good.
Fast, but not perceptive. Relicor is first to go, actually.
Oh god, that's so bad!
Followed by an enemy, and Sinrig is in the hole.
Wait, an enemy?
A thug, one of the guys with
okay.
Aldrich.
I was like, I don't
Potential enemy.
So-
Potential ally.
officially acclaimed that they're enemies yet.
Relicor is going to run. Float fast. 5,
Can he
10,
float
15,
fast?
20. And he's going to go ahead and dash. 25, 30, 35, 40. And with that, as he does, as he's floating, he begins to turn around. And you see it's nothing personal. His big center eye opens up, and an anti-magic cone is sprayed and is flashed in your direction. We'll figure out who that affects and how they affect them. And when that time comes, and that will end his turn. Thug is up, Sinrig is on deck, and Thug is in the hole. The rest of the guys are reading the room right now and seeing how this is going. And they are going to react. So... Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And he will end his turn there as he dashes forward. Relicor will use a legendary action to fire an eye ray at that thug. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Oh.
you.
Thanks.
An eye ray fires at the thug, and he makes a dexterity save, failing. And you watch as the thug is slowed. He suddenly just begins to slow to like he's running through jello. His speed is halved. Bam. And that will end his turn. Sinrig is up. Thug on deck, Thug in the hole. Sinrig?
I'll call back to Zane, if he can. Say, enlarge me if you get the chance. And I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60, 70. Run up with my glaive, and then Cinna will match me. She has 80 though, so she can get, so that would be 65 for her, 75, 80. And we just kind of try and hold here for
Okay.
everyone else.
All right. Sounds good. And that will end your turn. Thug. At the end of your turn, the beholder will fire an eye ray at you, Sinrig. I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Easy. 17.
17. You are okay as a ray hits you, kind of just like buzzing against you. You feel like a twinge of fear, but you manage to push it down and stay strong. And that will end your turn. Thug up, Thug on deck. Zook is in the hole. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and then 10, 15, 20. And at that point, Aldrich is going to take an attack of opportunity on his thug.
Oh.
Oh no.
Dang.
This is getting dirty.
He crit
I knew-
fails.
Oof.
Yikes.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Rallicor is going to use his last legendary action on one of them. Oh, another slow ray. That's nice. And he fails. As this one is also slowed. And that will end their turn. Zook is up. Zane is on deck. Grimald is in the hole. Zook.
Yes, Zook, like that thing you said. Thug up, thug on deck, Zook. Just needed to know who the real ones are. Zook is making sure he took the spell. Because it seems like a very Zook spell. Yes, there it is. Okay. He's going to use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat. Which makes my speed... makes me bonus action take dash. Okay, so I'm going to move. Where is he?
Where are you? Are you?
Yeah, he's hard to see. He's just so small. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shit, what is my speed? 25. Okay. 25, and then 5, 10, 15, 25. So that's my first dash, and then bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then we go grab Hedge Witch.
Ben, can you draw the cone? That would help for planning to know whether we can cast spells or not.
Oh, yeah, was that on me?
That's a good question. One sec.
Also, can the cone be interrupted by cover? Because I kind of could have still done it with that pillar.
Can someone move their phone off the table or whatever it's on? Because it keeps vibrating the mic.
That's what it's hitting
That's-
right now. So you would have just had to move a little bit and then cast the spell. Zook.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be actually right here. I go behind the pillar, cast Expeditious Retreat, and then keep on running.
All good.
Also, it was my dildo, not my phone. Yeah. That is his turn. That's my turn.
All right, and that will end it. Zane is up. Grimald on deck. Joe is in the hole. Matt, did you end up getting his stuff, or do you need me to do it?
Yeah, I pulled up his computer, but then I also realized that I can just have his character sheet also pulled up on D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have it in front of me.
Okay, cool. All right, so you able to do something for him?
Yes. Oh. I'm trying to think like what he would do.
Sinrig
Man,
did shout out asking to be enlarged, just so you know.
True. Wait, can I see how many spell slots? Oh, he still has. Ooh.
Yeah, you guys rested and dealt with that dragon pretty easily, so.
I'm trying to think if he would try to sleep the guards.
Maybe.
If he could just run forward and do that, but
Why would he sleep with the guards? It seems like a bad time.
Also,
Hey.
very not in Zane's character.
Yeah, I think sleeping them is pretty dull, but Cindric did ask to enlarge. So
That's true, and he's gonna listen to Sinrig because it's kind of his mentor right now. Then yeah, he's going to run 30 straight forward. I don't have control of him, so.
Oh, my bad. Let me give him to you. You now have him.
Sleep would be, I think, yeah, I don't know.
25.
I think sleep is better, but it's
He's got to get out of the cone first.
So there. So he runs forward out of the cone, and then he's going to cast
Sleep,
enlarge
Just
person.
sleep. Just do sleep. It's fine. Sleep is better.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but that has a chance of not doing pretty much anything to those guys, whereas an enlarged Sinrig might be more consistently stopping them.
You need. It's a 30-foot range for enlarge. So.
Oh no, you're
Sleep
right.
it is. Do it. Yeah.
Sleep it is!
Oh,
I was just looking it up too. I thought it was a touch spell.
Sleep is 90 feet, luckily. So.
Yep.
And it's a 20-foot sphere. So I'll just cast it so it just hits the 3 guards. That's
You're good.
pretty-
It's very
Yeah.
possible. All right, so it does. Go ahead and roll the dice for the sleep spell.
Big money, big money.
5d8.
No whammy.
Okay.
No whammy.
5. Roll. 29.
29. You watch as this one goes to sleep. He just immediately, just as he's running, trips over his own feet and hits the ground, completely asleep. The other 2 remain standing.
I was actually about to say I just realized I could have cast it at a higher level, especially with his.
Would
Sorry,
you-
I'm not used to.
Would you have liked to? I'll let
Yes,
you.
I was
mulligan
gonna
on
try
that.
to ask before that, but yeah. So I'll just do it at second level, add a 2d8 to it. So
Go ahead.
29. Man. Okay, the virtual roller is really convenient for that.
Yeah. How much
So
more?
that is 38.
38.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll 2 d8s. I got a 1 and an 8. So.
So you also get the other one that was just behind him falling to the ground too, both asleep. The one in the front is still slow.
So Zane runs up and he's like, "Calm, friends," and they pass out.
Love it.
Sounds like a Zane thing. And I keep knocking my notebook.
All
Here's
right.
a nice chair.
And that will end his turn as Grimald, you are up. Joe is on deck and Aldrich is in the hole. Grimald.
Okay, Grimald is gonna keep it easy, and he's just gonna sprint forward. I've got 70, so I can do that without issue.
All right.
Just kind of trying to create a wall for our beholder buddy.
Sounds good. And that will end your turn.
That's it. Yep.
Joe is up. Aldrich on deck. Varus in the hole. Joe.
Just keep an eye on their speed, guys, because a couple of them can make it already right now.
Speaking of making it,
But I should be able to take care of that.
Joe is going to use a key point to use Step with the Wind as a bonus action, so she can move 45 feet, then another 45 feet
30,
for
40,
her.
45.
45 is my movement.
45.
I can move another 45.
10, 15, 20, 25,
For my-
30,
Yep,
35, 40,
45, and then I can do another 45 because I used it as a bonus action. So I
Oh,
can,
wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bonus action on your turn. You
Yeah.
choose disengage or dodge.
Yep. So I make it all the way.
15, 20. Bye.
And she's
Oh,
gone.
and I'm gonna say as I run past him, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry guys, but I have to do this, and I run.
And she's out. By the way, I'm really sorry. Hedgewitch is gone.
Oh, the
So-
anti-magic cone.
Okay. I didn't know it did that.
Yep, it removes magical animals.
Oh no!
All right, and that will end Joe's turn and her time in this combat as she pieces out. You watch as she runs into this bright pillar of light, disappearing into it, and one of the green orbs just flutters dark. There are now only 9 spots left. Aldrich is up, Varus on deck, and Dozer is in the hole. As Aldrich is going to run forward. As he runs forward, his greatsword still drawn. He yells out, "If anyone is staying here, Relicore, it's you!" And he swings his greatsword at the beholder. 14 and 17. Neither hits. As the sword glances off the beholder's body, he looks over at him and he goes, "You little fool." And that will end Aldrich's turn. Varus is up. Dozer is on deck. Demetrius is in the hole. Varus.
You're muted.
Thank you. Yeah, anyway, I just wasn't talking yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, I move up 30 feet. Obviously not flying because I came through the door not flying. So, I'm going to take that off real quick.
I got it.
Thank you. I'm going to cast Sleep just so I can take out the lead guy who's slowed.
Okay.
Okay. I'm casting it as a 4th level spell.
Okay.
No, just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a 3rd level. Ugh, could you imagine, though?
I mean, that even seems high.
Whatever, man.
I know, sorry. Sorry, I had to figure out how much D8s I had to roll.
Oh, I could have just told you. 7.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
We'll see how close we can get here. Matthew, I need 2 D8s.
Cool. Would it be 7? Because it's 5 for first level plus 2 for each additional.
Did you cast it 2nd or 3rd?
3rd.
Oh, my bad. So it's 9.
Matthew, I'm going to need 2 more D8s. I only have 5. I'm sorry.
Buy more dice, motherfucker.
I wanted you so badly. I went to see Ben at work the other day. I should have. Oh boy.
Oh boy!
It's 9. He rolled all ones.
Oh boy.
Such a wonderful
43.
Oh.
The other one just trips over his feet and lands face first into the stone floor, and that will put him to sleep as well. Anything else, Varus?
I can't do anything else, so that's it.
All right. Dozer is up, Demetrius on deck, and Aldous is in the hole. Dozer.
Is going to go.
Oh, he's a magical construct, so he just falls apart. I'm kidding. Continue.
Oh, I was like, is he?
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does he have range weapons? He's gonna yeet a hand axe, I think. Actually, he's gonna dash.
All right.
Damn, so many tabs. All right. Actually, let me make sure he does have 30. Yeah, he does. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, sounds good. And that will end his turn as he runs. Demetrius is up, Aldous is on deck, and Relicor is in the hole. Demetrius.
Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Go there. Attempt to form a wall.
All right, as you guys continue to build a wall against Relicor, that will end your turn. Aldous is up, Relicor on deck, and Sinrig's in the hole, I think. I don't think the thug can do anything while asleep, so.
Everything's on already almost prone. And I know beholders can't be knocked prone because they hover, so I'm not even gonna bother with tidal wave.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna and then well, for before I bonus action dash, I'm gonna ask and be like, does anybody should I do anything or just get to the portal?
We need to get out of here.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of how fast I'm running to the exit.
Feet and feet.
20. Okay, then I dash. 25, 30. And then I'm going to Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, so close. 30.
All right.
And within reach of one, I'm like,
As you can feel the crackling energy coming off of this pillar, as it's just kind of like you hear the popping of this unstable magic, but you cannot reach it just yet. As you continue to run, Relicor is up, Thug on deck. Oh, Thug is asleep, so Sinrig is on deck, and Zook is in the hole.
oh, nice. He can't go through for enemy square.
Relicor is going to go 5 feet that way, but also diagonally 5 feet into the air. Provoking attack of opportunity from Aldrich. Aldrich hits him.
Ben, do you want to control all our characters and just play D&D against yourself?
I'll just watch.
I don't do it by choice.
I'm just playing with you.
I
It's
like
fine.
it. No, I like
No,
it.
no, no. He's playing with him.
Ha, ha, ha.
Aldrich slashes into Relicor as he flies up into the air. You hear him scream, just, as he's like
It's weird how Knights
obviously
get that sentinel
upset.
feat.
He does not have that, unfortunately.
I'm just fucking.
That was 5, 10, 15. He goes another 5 feet into the air, so now he is 10 feet above you guys. 20 feet. And he is going to go ahead and, first of all, redirect his eye rays. Oops. Am I beeping? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I am.
If you click that little thingy next to the character, when you click it, you can rotate him just so he can know which way his eye is facing.
I'm just moving these.
Oh, okay.
As he looks down at Sinrig and all of you, he is going to go ahead and fire 3 eye rays at you all.
Aldous' hand does disappear, by the way. It's just a wet, sopping glove.
Just whoosh, and actually disadvantage to all spells. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, so he fired the eye ray at us?
He's going to, yeah.
Have we done it? Wait. Has anyone done anything hostile to him?
No, he's not firing at you, Zook. He's firing it at the people who are in front of him, trying to stop him from getting out.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Well, no, I just meant like, have they done anything to stop him?
No, they're just standing in his way right now.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right, so the first one's going at Sinrig. Sinrig, roll a wisdom save, please.
Easy. Ooh. 21?
All right, you are
Winning.
good. As the ray hits you, you begin to feel drowsy, like you're going to pass out. But you manage to stay on your feet. Then one toward Grimold. Wisdom save, please, Grimold.
Yay. Oh.
Oh, actually, you're an elf, aren't you?
I am.
You feel nothing. You are immune to sleep.
Normal day.
Correct? That is correct, right?
Yeah, I cannot be put to
Magical sleep.
magically.
All right, and since you two are in his direct path, and neither of those worked, he's going to do one more against Sinrig. Sinrig, dexterity save.
Ooh, even easier. Ooh, 16?
You're good. As you begin to feel yourself slow for a moment, but you manage to get it together. He is now 10 feet in the air, just so you all know. And that will end his turn. Might be screwed. Sinrig, you're up. Zook on deck, Zane in the hole. Sinrig.
Okay. So he's 10 feet in the air,
Yes.
so I can hit him.
Oh, yes.
Can I grapple him if I'm 8 feet tall?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to grapple the beholder.
All right, roll an athletics check.
I see no way this can go poorly.
Reminder, any magical bonuses you have right now are negated.
Oh, okay. I mean, for athletics, I don't have any anyway, so.
All right.
That is a 16. 12 plus 4.
A 16?
Yeah.
A 17.
Damn. Okay.
As you try to grapple him, he just slips out of your grasp. He just, as he's like acting, like his eye rays are like just kind of like freaking out above him.
So since grapple uses one of your attack actions, I could make a second grapple attempt?
Yeah, you can try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
All right.
Ooh, that's better. For a 20.
A 4. He is grappled.
Okay. Then I guess that's all I really have for now.
Run, son! You could have made it.
Oh, I can move him backwards, actually, right? If you're grappling someone, you can
At half
push.
at half your speed, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna push him back.
All
And
right.
can I pull him down? Actually, I guess can I do that?
Sure. I mean, you could even go a diagonal, so 5, and then he's 5 feet down. Whoops.
And then so I have 35 movement, so half would still be 15, or is it?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll move him 15.
Well, half is 17 and a half, but they're 5 foot
Yeah,
squares.
yeah, yeah.
So.
So I'll move him 15 feet back and down.
All right, he is back on the ground. And that would be 5, 10, 15.
Oh.
Because you pulled him down as well, so I count that.
Okay.
All right, and that will end that turn, and he is now looking this way.
Senna's just moving over a little bit here, just in case. He's here. Okay.
All right. At the end of your turn, he'll fire an eye ray at you with his legendary action.
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
That one's a 12.
You suddenly, as this ray hits you, you suddenly feel way too close to this beholder, and it's frightening. You are frightened for 1 whole minute. You can repeat it at the end of each of your turns.
So am I still grappling him then?
You do not. You cannot move any closer when you are frightened. So you will keep him grappled. Yes.
Okay.
All right. All the thugs are still asleep. Zook is up. Zane is on deck. Grimald is in the hole. Zook.
Okay. So Zook is gonna use his expeditious retreat dash action to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the magic is used, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And,
1 up, right?
mhm.
Only has 25 feet of movement, son.
No,
Oh.
I can
He
finish
still
it
has
out.
he still has a dash.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. There's literally only one thing holding him back. Let me see. I can't cast spells though, can I?
Nope.
Not right now. You can feel that all of the magical energy around you is just.
You need to move 5 feet.
You
the
feel
other-
empty.
5 feet forward, and you can.
What?
You'll be out of it in 5 more feet.
Yeah, but then I'm also in the exit, right?
Yeah. I was just
Also, it goes further than that. It's a 150-foot cone.
Oh.
Oh, damn. I thought. Okay, never mind.
My apologies for not being clear.
That's magic. I'm noticing I have a very small list of things I can do that aren't magic, and by small I mean literally stab somebody with a dagger. So I think I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna prepare a spell. I'm gonna prepare confusion if I damn, what's the builder's name?
Ralicor.
Ralicor. I'm gonna prepare to cast confusion on Ralicor if he is not able to see me.
Got it. All right. And to be clear, you mean if the cone is not facing you, correct? He can always see you. He has 10 eyes.
Oh. Ah!
I just want to be clear, so you don't think I'm some genie, and I'm like, you can't cast it because he can still see you. So, all right, it's cleared up. At the end of your turn, seeing you are as close as you are, actually, he probably can't really get a good look at you. Grimald's in the way, so Grimald, he's...
I say, hurry up, Ralicor! Would you like me to make a deception roll?
Yes, I
Okay.
would. He wasn't going to target you.
Oh.
And now...
Well, now he's really not gonna target me. This could go poorly. 20!
Four.
you hear...
Which is an even 20, by the way, because I have a +0.
You hear coming from him, and you all hear this. He goes, Zook, my friend, you have to help. Get them off of me. As he's trying to get closer, but he just can't.
But they're so big and I am so small.
At the end of your turn, then he's going to use his eye ray on Grimald.
You have a big hat and little arms.
I would help, but you're castrating me right now, buddy.
Son of a bitch. Another ray hits you once again, Grimald, and you can feel no effect whatsoever.
I can do this all day.
And that will be that. Zane is up, Grimald on deck, Aldrich is in the hole. Zane.
Alright. Zane is going to move as close as he can to the portal, but because he's a fool, he wouldn't even try to sprint in without Sinrig.
Run, Zane, run.
30, 35, 40, 40.
No. We're all gonna be last. We're all gonna be the last.
55,
Not me.
60. He couldn't even make it anyway, so that works out. Because he's going to want to get close to try to... In fact, he might do there instead, so he can get out easily, but is helping to obscure.
All right, as he enters the cone, he feels all of his magical ability leave him, and that will end his turn.
Yes.
At the end of his turn, we got one more legendary action for an eye ray at you, Grimald. You're still in his direct path.
Another sleep one, right?
If only.
One could hope.
Give me a dex save.
Oh no, it's not.
Hey, at least I'm good at those, he says before he biffs it.
Yeah, don't ever say it before.
Spaceman Spiffit.
Oh, no. Okay, that's not terrible. It's a 13.
Not great. Against a beholder.
You watch as the ray hits you, and from the spot it hits you, you watch as your skin begins to turn to gray as it slowly creeps along you. You are restrained, and it feels like your entire body is stiffening.
About to be turned to stone, son.
Oh shit.
And that
Right
will
before
be
my
that.
turn.
Grimald is up, Aldrich is on deck, and Boris is in the hole. Grimald.
Wait, couldn't you have tried to do that after my turn when I run out? Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm restrained, being turned to stone. Was not expecting the restrained thing.
I'm
Can you
So my speed becomes 0, and I cannot benefit from any bonuses to speed.
Are
is
you
correct.
any heavier?
That's a good question. Am I heavier?
The law of conservation of mass says no.
Cool.
Then it's really not going to be too much of a problem.
But if he gets turned to stone, you know he's like dead. Like that happened last campaign, remember?
That's a later us problem.
Agree.
Hey, fun fact, if he's dead, that's not a soul going through the fucking portal, and it doesn't take a slot.
Good point, actually.
He's not wrong.
I feel like he's wrong, but I don't know enough about portals to dispute him.
Guys, not for Zook. It's not dark for Zook.
Okay. Well, as I'm starting to turn to stone, I'm just gonna look at the fucking beholder and just, you greedy asshole! We weren't stopping you from getting in. We were trying to make sure we made it out. And I'm just gonna start pulling guns and firing. I have disadvantage, but
You do. All right.
Do it. I love it. I was gonna say Grimold would totally.
Does
kill
him being grappled do anything for that? I don't know
No,
if it
grappling just removes his speed.
does.
wow, wow.
So what you're
All
saying is
right.
Grimold goes, die, die.
Well, I'm only gonna be able to fire 2 because I don't know how long we're gonna be here, and I don't want to drop a gun. So, oh great, the first one is terrible.
You drop both every time you reload.
You're like, these are trash.
Okay, that is a 7.
That will not hit.
Oh, luckily they were
Weird.
both bad rolls, so hopefully my next ones aren't. Nope, next one is a crit fail, which means the gun jams, and I have to roll to see. Oh no, if I fire it again, it would. I have to check for a break, I think then.
Yeah, I think that's it. You could look it up.
Yeah, no, but the gun jams, so my other gun jams.
All right, and it does. And with that, I'm going to need, it's I believe the end of your turn. I'm going to need you to make another dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Which I have disadvantage for being restrained.
You got this. I believe.
I believe in you.
That's a 10.
You all watch as the grace creeps up along Grimald, and he tries to lift his head against him, and he can't stop. And finally, he turns completely to stone.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll 4d6 and ignore the last one, and do that.
Wait, what?
That's how you reroll a character.
I feel like we've all come to terms with the fact that we all have characters ready, right? Like, I feel like that's a thing that we've all accepted.
I definitely don't have it open in another tab right now.
You know,
Aldrich is up. Varus is on deck. Dozer is in the hole. Aldrich runs forward and he goes, "You beast!" Swinging his sword at him 2 more times.
with advantage,
Does
because
he
he's
have advantage?
flanked,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, flanked as fuck.
He's flanked.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So
And he's grappled.
Yeah, but who, do we even know who that is?
He used to serve a vampire lord. I feel like,
That's a hit.
I'm not
Just
saying I'll let him
assuming
out.
all
I'm saying
vampires
I'll
are
let him
bad.
kill Rallicor.
That's a hit and a crit.
oh.
Hitting a crit, baby!
Aren't they all sexy or something? Isn't that what Twilight taught us?
13 slashing damage for the first attack. And woof. 23 slashing damage for the second attack. For a total of 36 slashing damage against Rallicor.
Big money. We should all just kill him.
Is he bleeding?
Oh no. As he slashes into him, he shouts out. He goes, "You will make you. This will be your prison!" And slashes against him.
So you mean what he actually says to Rallicor is, "You have been weighed, you have been measured,
That's funny.
and the party has been found running."
Varus is up. Dozer is on deck. Demetrius is in the hole. Varus.
I've thought about it long and hard, and I
Uh,
move 60 feet, and I get right there.
All right. As you enter the cone, you as well feel your magical ability leave you, and Dozer is up. Demetrius is on deck, and Aldous is in the hole. Dozer.
okay. What is picking up something?
Free action.
Okay. 5, 10, yoink.
All right.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15. And we out.
All right.
Hey, I made it out even though I couldn't run on my turn.
You all watch as only one green stone
Hey.
flickers.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
I
see-
said,
I didn't care before if Rallicor or the Knight made it, but now I really don't want Rallicor to make it.
Well, yeah.
That
Wait,
means
how many stones are left, Ben?
There are
That's
8
all.
left.
Oh, we're fine.
And even with that, Rallicor sees it and notices it. He don't speak because it's not his turn. But that will be that. And Demetrius is up. Aldous is on deck. Rallicor is in the hole. Demetrius.
All right. I will raise my mace in the air, activate it, targeting Rallicor. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Hold on.
Do it.
Yes, Wisdom.
10.
Nope. He is frightened
Yeah.
of me.
That's awesome.
And I will move 5,
Oh yeah, if you go on
15, 20, 30.
All right. As you run along the edge of the cone, just noticing where his eye line is, you are just out of his peripherals as you run along, and you see he begins to panic. Aldous is up, Rallicor is on deck, and Thug is asleep, so Sinrig's in the hole. Aldous?
All of you, don't be fools. You're no use to us dead. And I noticed that Dalacor's frightened, so there's not much else I can really do here. I was gonna just ice him if Grimald didn't get out, but he got out, so I will see you all on the other side.
All right.
5, 10, 15.
And
yeah,
you're-
what I was waiting for went through a couple seconds ago. I'm right behind you.
As
Oh wait,
Talking about my
Zook
best friend.
only weighs like 2 pounds, right?
Zook,
Zook is real light, aren't you?
you can, yeah, but you'd have to make a grapple check on him.
Oh,
Really?
I would let him take me. I was just waiting for Dozer.
If he said that as I said my thing,
Sure,
he
yeah.
reacted
You
with
could
that.
you could take him with.
All right, then I'll grab him and pull him in.
I'm right behind you.
I just grab his hood and yoink him.
All right.
He pulls me so hard that my hat is left standing where I was, and I grab the hat and it comes.
Let's
Alright, I'm out.
see. Let me remove some people from the lineup.
I figured that'd make it a little easier, if anything.
Definitely. All right. As it is Rallicor's turn, Sinrig's on deck, and Zook is gone. Zane is in the hole. Rallicor turns around at this point. Well, first of all,
Well, his speed is 0, right? So
oh, that's right. He is still grappled. He begins screaming. He's, no, don't leave me here. There's still room. As he's freaking out, you can see he's visibly panicked at this point. His little orbs, his orb-shaped self is like compressing and decompressing rapidly, as if he's breathing quickly. He's frightened. Yeah, it's just gonna be eye raise. He can't move, and he's not really that strong. So 1 eye ray to Sinrig, 1 eye ray to Aldrich, and then we'll go from there. Sinrig, your eye ray is.
So it says
Or
here
is
on
it
the mace,
random? Oh boy.
for his action, he can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. So he has to either break the grapple or dash.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so he will try to break out of it then.
Thanks, bud.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check.
We only need one statue in the party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dozer.
That's a 22.
I don't
He
know about you.
stands there. He stands still, unable, trying to escape, trying to pull himself away from you, trying to get out of it, and he just cannot do it, and that will end his turn.
Probably should have just let him go, and then we could have all made it.
I
That was
need-
his turn, dude.
It's not. Yeah, it's not Tyler's turn. Tyler can break grapple and run.
I need to check the mace really quick. While it's
Just-
frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from it as it can. Got it. So legendary actions do not count. All right. With that, we got Sinrig is up, Zane on deck, Aldrich in the hole. Sinrig.
Okay, so I can't move towards him. Yeah, right.
That is correct. You are frightened of him.
Can I still attempt to throw him?
Sure,
Or
but
further away?
at a disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna, because I'm assuming I can hold him. Just try and chuck him as far as I can.
Yeah.
Like a big beach
You have
ball.
35. Don't you have 35-foot movement? Can't you make it there in a
A dash.
dash and a move? You can make it.
Yes, but I definitely won't leave before Zane does. Cinna's gone. Cinna leaves, but I need to make sure he gets further the fuck away.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Just
Zane stopped because of you, and if you stop because of Zane, it's never gonna work.
yeah, no, Zane. I'll make sure Zane gets out.
They're gonna
but-
hold hands and jump in together.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey. Sorry for playing in character, guys. God.
You don't have to apologize.
Roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Strength check with disadvantage.
You
okay.
roll play.
Romance is real.
Okay. So still plus my strength score, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 16. Sorry.
16? Okay. You pick him up and throw him over Aldrich's head for 5, 10, 15 feet behind Aldrich.
Okay.
And
I'll turn to Aldrich. You can come with if you want. And I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and stay there.
all
Oh,
right.
Zane can grab you. Yeah.
Roll a persuasion
Like I
check,
said, they're
Sinrig.
gonna grab hands and jump in
A
together.
persuasion check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that's perception. Sorry, I rolled the wrong one. Persuasion. It's a 9.
Okay. You hear no response from Aldrich as you make it to the edge there, and you hear no as he uses a legendary action to fire another eye ray at you, Sinrig.
Eh.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a dexterity save, please.
No, don't be petrified.
No, but it's a 16, an 11 plus 5 because my dex is decent enough.
You feel a cold blast against your back as your body begins to stiffen up, and you shake it off, breaking through it quickly. You are okay. That will end that. Zane is up.
Hey, just because I'm curious, does he roll around in the air? Where's his eye pointing at right
You
now?
just picked him up and tossed him
Okay.
back. It was nothing silly like that.
9 serving 0.
Zane is up. Aldrich on deck. Varus in the hole. Zane?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like looking at Zane's stuff to try to figure out what he could try to do.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you said Zane and I didn't
No, you're good.
process that as a call. Okay.
Just
So
run. At this point, just run.
does the cone extend?
Yeah, it's a 150-foot cone. So.
Oh, so then okay, so he can't cast magic. Okay. He's just going to get the fuck out and try to drag Sinrig with.
This is the part we run away.
Yeah, I mean, you're both willing, so if you both want to jump in at the same time with your hands held, you can.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yay! It happened.
Zane runs up and grabs Sinrig's hand, and he looks at Sinrig and says, "Together." And they jump.
No, he says, "I love you," and Sinrig says, "I know."
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh shit, we'll have both the supports, guys. Fuck.
You have
Someone's gotta save Grimold.
There are still
I'm sure it'll be fine.
There are still 3 spots available. As end of Zane's turn, we are going to get an eye ray at Aldrich.
We just need to wait around the portal, be ready to kick someone's ass if they come through.
Yeah, wherever it takes us, we'll just tear them up once they get through. Yeah, for my turn, I prepare lightning bolt in case an enemy comes through.
You all see the same ray fire that attempts to... Whoops. The same sleep ray fire at Aldrich, and he continues to stay standing on his feet, looking at this creature. And that will end that. Aldrich is up. Varus is on deck. Demetrius is in the hole. As Aldrich is going to attack Rallicor. Hits. Another crit.
Damn.
12 damage to the first attack.
Out.
13 for the second one, so not that much this time. 25 altogether.
Is he bleeding?
He is not bloodied. As 2 more slashes dig into Rallicor, Aldrich then turns around and starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20... Whoops. 25, 30. But as he turns around and tries to run, Rallicor is going to go to try and bite Aldrich.
You just like all mouth. And eye.
That is a 19, which
Yes, he's all mouth.
hits him. Dealing 4d6 piercing damage. $17 piercing damage to Aldrich as he screams out and keeps running, but that will end his turn. At the end of his turn, we're going to use our last eye ray on Aldrich. Aldrich needs to make a strength save. He succeeds, and that will end his turn. Varus is up, Demetrius on deck, Rallicor in the hole. Varus.
Get him out! Get him out!
Get who out? What?
Everybody, you guys.
You two.
Get out. You guys,
Yeah.
get out.
I just look at Ulrich and I say, "Boy, I really hope you make it, bud." And I yeet myself through the portal.
And you're gone as you enter the bright light and disappear. 2 spots remain as Demetrius is up, Rallicor on deck, and Aldrich's in the hole.
I'll just use my dash to get the fuck out of dodge.
Did it, guys?
All right. And that will end it as you, Demetrius, step through the light and feel yourself rushed upwards as you see stars all around you all of a sudden as you're kind of pulled past something else. Something you were outside of space itself and kind of pulled back into it. change music. You feel yourself ripped back to reality. Your whole back,
There
your
goes
whole
gravity.
your whole body cracks under the strain of which you are pulled forward. And suddenly all of you are standing in the very same street that you had been before. The crowd is no longer there, but you are all standing around outside of the Proud Manatee.
We should get ready for whoever takes that last slot and comes popping through.
Yeah.
Or perhaps the fact that we are taken back to the place we left from means they will be taken back to the place they left from, which may
Well,
Could
let's
be.
give it a minute.
I look around. Is Grimald still stone?
Oh, yes. As you look around, you see Grimald still petrified.
Guns out, scowl.
Honestly, great statue. It's a great statue.
As you all appear, the very few people that were around all, like, freak out. They're like, oh, holy shit! And they, like, walk away, and they're just like, oh my god, always with these people. And they're just walking away. You watch as a couple of, like, homeless people who are sitting outside just kind of stand up, and they're just, like, look up at the sky, and they're like, nah, not today. And they leave.
I look at Father, what can be done about these?
I do not have the power. And I throw my mace and shield down. I fall to my knees and I say, Lady, we beat your mace. Please, save him.
No, don't. Why do we need the dagger gun first?
No, save him.
Okay. You say that out
I,
loud?
I start to separate myself from Father Demetrius yelling for the lady, and then I remember it didn't fucking matter last time, so then I stopped moving away.
Well, the only reason it didn't matter last time is because...
It was because, yes, someone sold me out, but now she knows.
As you call out for her, you all feel the air get heavier. The few people who were still in the area all feel it as well, and they all quickly dismiss themselves. You can see windows at the Proud Manatee are suddenly just shut. And as if she had always been there, you see the Lady of Pain, her mantle of blades wrapped around her, looking down at you with 3 dabbas.
I kneel.
Her head tilts.
You want to tell her or should I?
What? That this dagger needs to be destroyed? And
Please, lady, we have made we have finished your maze, we've made it out. This is the favor we ask, this is the favor we need.
She holds her hand out and flicks her finger, and the dagger is just lightly pulled from your grasp as you see it float up to her. And as it does, piece by piece is left behind in certain spots. First the gem on the hilt, then the hilt, then just little atoms from the dagger are slowly left behind as it's just gradually stretched apart. And she looks at it as you see this dagger is now stretched along 50 feet.
Wow.
And she just waves her hand away and it just scatters like dust. And left remaining is a large red orb.
that's surreal.
Master Bartley.
She tilts her head at it, as if curious by it, and leans in a little bit.
Master Bartley. You were to help me.
You all watch as this thing speaks, like ferrofluid coming off of its shell.
Oh yeah, because you've never seen it.
Yeah.
You betrayed me.
And you watch as it begins to change. It cracks almost like an egg. And if she pushes it away from her, you see a creature, gears and chains, kind of claw its way out of it. As it rips itself out of this cage that it was once held in.
You will not accept me. So I will drag you home.
As you see a massive automaton devil standing in the street, the lady staring down at it, all of you staring up at it. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Why?
no.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's really
Come on, we had to fight Seuruz. This is great.
Oh, I'm ready, baby. Your boy's been ready.
Aw.
I feel like I've been constantly fighting.
I know, I want that back before we fucking fought Seuruz, though.
Yeah, that sucks.
If there was one favor, dude, it had to be Seuruz. I'm not, like, we can pay a cleric.
Oh no, Grimald would have been pissed if we had one favor and we used it just on him.
Oh, don't worry. Joe would have made sure it was the dagger. Only because it was her dad. Otherwise, she would have just lived with it.
And now she can fight.
Maybe. I don't know if she can. It's been so long. We don't know. We'll find out.
Wait for the.
It's probably going to be able to do some creepy ass shit to me in battle, though.
Yeah, something awful's gonna fucking happen right now.
It's like fucking control me or some shit.
All right, April, roll 4d6 and ignore the last one.
I have a character already ready. I don't need to do that. I have 2 characters ready.
We're not gonna need them. We're gonna save you.
I need to say promote.
Alright, I need... Sorry, I accidentally removed people from this, and now Zane...
It just like turns and looks at everyone and is like, hey, remember when I just like was a bartender and I served beer in a bar?
Can I get Zane's initiative?
Zane has a 6.
Aldrich is not here. Varus,
That's going to be a 5 for me, big dog.
Demetrius,
3. We all rolling like trash.
Sinrig,
Honey, I'm support. I don't have
16.
to be first. That's
Aldous,
21?
Hey!
21?
Joe,
15.
Zook,
Zook got a 19.
and Dozer.
Dozer got a 13.
Aldous is up, Zook is on deck, and Sinrig is in the hole as you all look up at this massive amalgamation of chains and gears all turning, all roaring, the sound of what you assume hell must sound like as this creature just screams at you. Aldous, what are you doing?
Aldous looks and his glove is limp and it's just full of water. And as he stares at it, it snaps back. Lightning
Reality.
forces through it.
Oh.
Turns white. Doesn't turn electric. And he says, "Get the fuck out of here!" and casts banishment.
Yeah!
Get off my plane!
Do it. Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna need a charisma save, son.
Something tells me it's not very charismatic.
It's a
Tells
machine.
me
It's-
it's
no.
not gonna matter.
Very
It's-
charismatic, actually.
I think he's legendarily charismatic.
Yeah, I think he could just use a legendary action to say fuck that.
Rule of cool beats out legendary actions.
It's
So.
worth it.
Okay.
That's going to be a 27 charisma save.
Also, he's a devil, so they're usually pretty charismatic.
Oh shit.
Ben raises his eyebrows, turns around, grabs the book, and is like, okay.
Anything else, Aldous?
He resists, and like Aldous looks at him and goes, "So we do this the hard way then. One way or the other, you're going back to hell." And
Amen.
he's going to, because he cast a spell at over first level. What are these? Are these roofs? How high are they?
They vary. Which one are you interested in?
One right next to me.
That one? That one's about 2 stories, so like 40 feet high.
Understood. Aldous is gonna. So climbing a roof would be half my speed, right? Or climbing.
Unless
up?
you have a climb speed, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't you cast a spell so you can go whoosh?
I can fly only 10 feet though, so I'll just then fly as 5. He's just gonna break this bullshit. He's gonna fly 5, 10, and then he's gonna go 15. So hold on, wait. Sorry. He's gonna go 5, 10 flying, and then he's gonna use his movement to go 15, 20, 25. I assume that's difficult because it's squeeze or no?
Yeah, you're on the ground still, so yeah, you're
on the ground.
You're
so my stuff-
you're on. No, it's fine. That's like a roof overhang, so you're
Okay.
good there.
He's gonna go 20, 25, and he's gonna hide. And
Nice,
he's gonna be
good
like,
call.
"Don't group up, everybody. Remember what happened last time."
All right. And that will end your turn. Zook is up. Sinra goes on deck. Joe is in the hold. Zook.
I cannot control Zook.
That was really dope, though.
Weird.
Only Dozer.
1 sec. And Hedgewood shouldn't
That
be
was
here.
so cool.
You're good now.
Okay. I don't got a lot. So let's do. I'm going to move. Shit. How far away can I cast this? 30 feet. Ooh.
Real quick, while you're figuring that out, Aldous does use his bonus action to regain his 4th level spell using sorcery points.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then he casts Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Right, I don't know, there.
All right.
And then, Hedgewitch is gone. Damn.
Yep.
Does it attack this turn? He needs to make a strength saving throw. So, whoever's next can just go.
That's going to be a 23.
Boy, was I right.
As the thing tries to grab onto its ankle, the creature just kicks it back.
Good try, buddy.
Sinrig is up. Joe is on deck. Dozer in the hole. Sinrig.
Sinrig is going to 5, 10, 15, 20,
Here's a
25.
closer look at it for everyone as well.
Oh, wait, I want to see.
Yeah, how do I make you big?
Oh, look at all the gears and shit.
Oh!
That's fucking terrifying. Oh, God.
Whoa, Seuruz, nice to finally meet you.
Get that
Oh yeah, no. So I know it's your turn, but as you run up, I'm going to say, go on his left. I'll go the right.
Cool. As I get closer, though, I'm going to pull out the gilded acorn that I have. I hold it up and I say, "Pren, my love, I need you now," as a spiritual kind of great snowy owl shoots out of the acorn and is going to fly to the appear on the other side of Seuruz here.
Sorry, you should have told me ahead of time, and I would have had the mini for you.
Well, I mentioned it last
The
session that
token.
I was going to need one. So.
What's an
Snowy
owl?
owl?
Isn't
I don't remember that. I guess you could use Hedgewood right now.
Yeah. It's the snowy white owl with deep, like, glowing purple eyes and like purple in the feathers as well.
Is it like a medium owl, like a big owl?
It's
or-
a small. It's a small.
Okay.
But right over here, I don't have control of it. Thank you. And
Now you do.
oh, thanks. It is going to fly in and claw at the devil thing. Sorry, with a. Okay. 17.
A 17 will hit it.
Oh, okay, cool. For not a ton, but oh, that's okay. For 10, what is it? Slashing? 10 piercing damage. Sorry.
And is it magical?
Yes, it is. It's a spell, so it's.
All right. 10 piercing damage.
And then Cinna is going to charge forward and go right under me and pounce at it from here.
Okay.
which she has advantage then because the owl is flanking it. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Cool. For 19.
19 will hit it.
Okay. So I'm assuming it can't be proned by her. So.
I mean, it could try. She could
Okay,
try.
then a strength saving throw. Yeah.
30.
Yeah. Okay. So it was close. That was pretty.
Saves are not a good thing. Don't use anything with saves.
Yeah, pretty good. But it is going to be another 12 slashing damage as Cinna attacks it too.
All right, she rips into the creature's metal, just kind of ripping into him, trying to pull it down, and just looking down at her. Unfazed for the most part. All right, and that will end your turn, Sinrig. Joe is up. Dozer is on deck. Seuruz is in the hole. Joe, make a wisdom save for me, please.
You're muted.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. I thought so. I had a feeling.
That tonight's
Oh!
gonna be a good night.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit save. As you see him, and in your mind, you hear him still in the back of your head. And he goes, you hear him,
Defend me, and I won't drag every soul you know to hell.
and you shake your head and you go, you realize you're not under his control anymore. And for once, you want to kick his ass.
All right, not today, Seuruz. Today, you go back to hell. And I'm gonna move forward 40 feet. One more. Right there. And I'm going to try the old 1-2.
All right, no disadvantage.
My dick! 15?
Sorry?
15?
15 does not hit him.
All right, one more. I rolled like dick.
First time in
17?
17 will hit.
Yes! And that is a whopping 7 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my flurry of blows since
Okay.
I landed a punch. So I'm going to. First one is. Oh, good roll. 25.
Hits.
And second one is. Oh, not great. 9, which I know does not hit. So I will roll for that first hit. Oh, how did that get cocked in here? Okay. That's 5 damage.
All right.
And then, so like I run up. I'm like, no, Seuruz, it is you who will be going back to hell today. I'm gonna like run up, quarterstaff drawn. I feel like on the first one I kind of falter a little bit. And then can you please go back to the map? Thank you. And then I falter a little bit and I like two-handed strike with my quarterstaff on the first one. And then I like punch and then I kick. And as I kick and turn around, I disengage for 5, 10. I have 5 more feet of movement for my 45 feet, and I'm gonna go back here and try and get some cover.
All right. And that will end your turn. Dozer is up, Seuruz is on deck, and Zane is in the hole. Dozer.
Probably can't make it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, yeah, you can. Woohoo! And he is going to attack. I haven't done this in a while. Where is attacks? Actions. Greatsword, +1. Does the big thing with the -5.
All right.
12 + 4, 16.
16 does not hit.
He, I think, gets another attack.
Yeah, he
Every
gets
turn?
he gets another one. Yes.
Okay.
He says always use great weapon. On Bill also told you to use great weapon, so -5 if you
He's
can.
he's doing that.
Okay.
16 + 4 is 20.
20 hits.
Okay, so that is Can I just click 2d6? No, 'cause it's not my character sheet. I hate that. Can I there's something about rerolling ones and maybe twos. Yeah. Okay. So 6, 4 is 10, and then 10 plus 10 is 20 plus whatever his strength mod is. So 20 plus 6.
26. All right. As he runs up, slashing at him at first. He breaks the sword, doesn't break the sword, but smashes the sword along a sharp piece of metal as the creature kind of unintentionally parries the attack. He brings it back around and slices it through Seuruz's leg, this time cutting deep and hard. He's still standing, not even bloodied, but he is hurt. Seuruz is up, Zane is on deck, and Boris is in the hole.
Ouch time.
Dozer says, I'll show you what a real piece of machine looks like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You all hear as
That's so metal.
he begins he begins casting a spell, and you all hear,
I have spent time inside each head.
Bell, Seth.
I know where you're from. And you shall return.
as he is going to...
Zane also has counterspell, Matt.
As he's going to use his whip and whips it at... He casts his spell and then attacks Sinrig with his whip.
Oh, cast this. When you said and then attacks with his whip, I was like,
Sinrig, 20?
A hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys gonna counterspell it, or?
Or you can.
I don't know what the spell was.
Too
Yeah,
late. The spell has been cast at this point, and he cast a spell and then he attacked.
Yeah, remember you guys can ask, like, do I know the spell?
Well, he was saying some stuff. Then he said he attacks with a whip. So I was like, oh, okay.
Interrupt him with counterspell.
yeah. When you said you attacked with a whip, I was like, oh, okay, so he's not like.
No,
it's
he
gonna be something-
cast a spell on his whip and then attacked.
Yeah, don't just.
You
just
guys
interrupt
could,
him.
you guys could shout that out.
Well, I didn't know. I'll just wait. I wouldn't cast on that anyway.
And
All
the
right.
help once before, it's fine.
All
Zane
right.
probably would have.
That as the whip hits you, you take 15 slashing damage, and you are restrained by the whip. But then you feel a smite of sorts come from the whip as it just kind of electrocutes you. You're going to take 1, 2.
That whip.
No, it's a spell. It's a
I
basic.
know.
It's like a smite, but another kind of smite.
Oh, I'm bloodied now, by the way, just so everyone knows. And now, whatever this is.
Why are you already bloody? What happened?
From the dragon fight still. I had taken damage in the dragon fight.
Another 22 force damage.
Very, very bloody.
And what are your hit points?
I'm at 9.
You all watch as Sinrig disappears. As a lightning bolt strikes down, and Sinrig, you find yourself once again in the Feywild.
I knew it was banishment.
And that will end his... Oh no, he still has one more attack.
Well, I guess my owl disappears then. Or does it? I don't know. Yeah.
His second attack, he is going to bite Dozer. Crit fail, and that will end his turn. Zane is up, Varus on deck, Demetrius is in the hole. Zane.
Okay, Zane is, when seeing that, is going to flip out. He's gonna go. Wait, how close do we have?
Secret love.
5, 10, 15, 20. Go 25. And then he's going to catch Witch Bolt at 3rd level. That is a 23.
A 23 will hit it.
Yeah.
say, "You will pay for that." And he's just gonna swing his staff as a lash of blue energy whips out and grabs onto him.
All right, roll the attack. Roll the damage. I mean.
Okay. Wait, let me double check that. Sorry.
You're okay.
New to me. Okay. Beautiful. 26. Oh, 27 because of his staff.
27 damage. Wow. All right.
He cast at level 3. Though I think that only does extra damage on the first round. I'll double check that.
14. All right. Con save.
Correct. The initial damage increases, but not all the damage.
Okay, cool.
As the witch bolt connects, you watch as Seuruz, who was concentrating on something, not even paying attention to the spell Zane was casting, it hits him, and he just as Sinrig suddenly appears in that same spot he had been disappeared from.
He goes, "I need healing."
You are also not restrained by that whip any longer, just so you know.
Hey.
All right, and that will end Zane's turn. Varus is up, Demetrius on deck, and Aldous is in the hole. Varus.
You are my love. I'm gonna scoot up right behind the newly appeared Cindrig.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as a 4th level.
Okay.
Ooh. Thank God, I do not need to borrow dice this time. I think I can manage.
My stuff is save based. Everything is real. Doesn't matter what you do.
You know, the worst part about this all is that I'm a statue in a fight where he's casting a ton of spells. And if I was standing next to him, which I would have probably run up to him by now, he'd have disadvantage on a ton of stuff. I could do attack.
Sorry.
Best I could do, take 25 HP at the moment.
Don't come cheap.
You hear that, Sinrig?
Yes, thank you. I am no longer. No, wait. What's half of 69?
Nice.
Nice.
Half of 69 is just 9.
34 and a half.
Okay, so I'm still bloody.
I was gonna say selfish.
Perfect.
Oh man,
that's good.
And it's over. The campaign's over.
I have nothing else to contribute at this point.
That's
I blew my load.
Demetrius is up. Aldous is on deck. Zook is in the hole. Demetrius.
All right, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'll point at Seuruz. And using my knowledge of who is already gone, I'll say, Aldous, hit him hard! And I curse Seuruz.
Alright. I don't know. What's curse? Here we go.
Well, it's...
No, I sorry, the icon.
Oh.
Alright, and anything else?
And then I will cast a healing word on Sinrig. You can just go. I'll let you know how much.
Is
health
curse
you
a
get back.
cantrip?
No, it's my channel divinity action.
Oh, got it. Okay, you're good.
It just he takes double damage to the next damage received.
All right. Seuruz is like,
hit as hard as you like. You cannot defeat me.
As Aldous, you are up. Zook is on deck. Sinrig is in the hole. Aldous.
Try.
Aldous, so like, I imagine like you say that, Aldous like, it's like an alley-oop. Like you hit him, and then Aldous like rolls out of cover, and it's like, did someone say my name? 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can hit him here. And he casts Witch Bolt at 4th level with a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
What happens if two
I'm
witch
gonna
bolts
pop
connect?
I'm gonna pop a
It
sorcery
looks
point
cool.
and reroll 2 of those.
Don't cross the stream.
Have you seen the end of Ghostbusters? Yeah.
Hey, oh God, that was gonna be my line, but I got distracted by the curse. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. 9 plus 7. I'm gonna reroll 2 dice because of my sorcery point. I have 1 more.
Okay.
Roll that last one. So 19 plus 7 is 26. Plus, I can reroll 1 more.
Tyler, take an additional 7 health.
Thank you.
That's 32 lightning damage.
Holy shit.
So 64.
Lightning damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And Aldous grabs it and goes, "Did someone say my name?" And then I point my bolt at him and I go, "Save this."
As the witch bolt connects, 2 witch bolts just crackling on this creature. He just screams out. You watch as just like pieces of metal just blow off of this creature. He's just suddenly on fire, his form of being bloodied at this point.
I have a question about rules, man.
What's up?
They're meant to be broken. Go on.
No.
First of all, can I move here?
Can you move there? Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. It's fine.
And second of all, will that still keep me in line of sight with him so I can keep Witch Bolt going, or no?
Yeah, that's fine. He can still see you too, though, so.
Actually, you know what? It's really not worth it to keep it going because it's only 1d12 of damage. So I'm going to end concentration on it and back up again.
All
so
right.
that's the 10 extra feet of movement I had for flying, and then it let me walk that far, just FYI.
Sounds good.
Like it's just 1 strike. It doesn't latch on.
I got you.
Sorry, Ghostbusters fans. I apologize.
Zook is up. Senrik is on deck. Joe is in the hole. Zook?
Is my action to do that again? Yeah. So he's gonna use his action to try and do the grasp again. So another strength saving throw.
All right. That's going to be a 27.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's why I don't have most.
Anything else? The hand tries to once again grab onto him, now in his weakened form, and he still just instinctually rips his leg away.
I move to here, and I believe I am safe. And that's about that.
All right. Sinrig's up. Joe on deck.
Oh,
Dozer
shit.
in the hole. Sinrig.
Okay. I'm gonna have Senna run on this way, and she'll do a quick little attack, not a pounce.
Hang on, I gotta fix my camera. Oh.
Why did I what?
Why
Oh,
don't you move?
Or Zook?
Why don't you move so she can get advantage?
She does. I have reach.
Ah.
Sorry. With a crap. 23.
23 hits.
Okay. And that will be just 9. No, sorry, 8 slashing damage. And then I will use my 2 attacks.
Is she magical? Do her attacks count as magical?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I thought so.
Okay. With wait, let me, because I have advantage as well. Okay, so with a 25.
A 25 hits.
For the first attack. For sorry, 9 plus 4. 13 for the first attack.
13 damage.
Yes, sorry. And then, okay, 18 for the second attack.
Hits? Or is that damage also? Sorry.
So, no, that was for the attack roll. Sorry.
That hits?
Okay, with 11 slashing damage for the second attack.
All right. As Cinna runs around and just kind of rips into the gears, you spin your glaive?
Yes.
Around, slashing once, slashing twice. Seuruz kind of reels up, his 6 arms just kind of out like wings, like an angry dragon. Joe is up. Dozer is on deck. Seuruz is in the hole. Joe?
Okay. I am going to run forward 5, 10, 15, and now I'm flanking.
Advantage.
Oh yeah.
Finally!
Aha!
For the first time in forever.
That was almost a crit. Fuck. 21.
Hit.
Hey.
That first hit is 7 damage, and she's going to hit again. Or
Okay.
times 2. Oh yeah. 24.
Hit.
That second one is nice. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to her flurry of spend a key point to flurry of blows, so she gets 2 unarmed strikes. Oh, crit!
Hell yeah.
Crit.
Woo!
Roll
Take it
20.
down.
So how do I do that? What do I do with the crit?
Just double. Just
The dice that you roll twice.
roll that. Click that and roll,
Okay.
and then just roll 2d6 again.
Oh, it already added me the crit.
Dice so nice, you rolled them.
Oh, it already
twice.
did. Yeah, you're right. No, it did. You're good.
Okay, so 10.
That's nice.
for
How
the
much?
crit. 10 for the crit. And then I have 1 more hit with my flurry of blows.
Okay.
I know, I'm doing it. 23.
23 hits.
And that is, that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All
And
right.
then, so yeah, so I like run up, and this time I'm ready for it. So I like run up and slide in and hit one of its arms with my quarterstaff, come around, hit it again, then I punch it once, punch it again, and use that to push away from it for 5, 10, 15, no attack.
Parkour off of the hell machine.
Parkour!
Parkour!
Just running up it, hitting it, and then you just
As
backflip
you-
off.
As you kind of
Oh,
drop
yeah,
kick,
and
as-
kick off of it, backflip, run.
as you kind of kick off of it and backflip away from it, you kind of hit the back of its knees, and Seuruz drops down to his knees, massively bloodied, really hurt. Dozer is up, Seuruz is on deck, Zane is in the hole.
On its knees, massively
This is just battle bots
bloodied.
now.
Dozer moves to here.
It's flanking.
Yep. And then he's going to do his
Yuck.
-5 thing. First one is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll the attacks first. Next one is a oofa doofa. 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. So that's 9, 15. +21 plus 12 is
You mean?
33 plus 20, so 53 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wait, read the chat. Read the chat.
Which one? Which one?
The
Zoom.
Skype chat. Whatever. Zoom chat.
Zoom. So he hits him with the sword twice, and on the second one he leaves it in, and then he turns around and does like one of the cradle things for Joe's foot.
Okay. Joe?
Can I?
Yeah? That's all right.
Okay, so I run. Oh my god, yeah.
Kick the sword.
So I run up, yep, and I jump off. Use it as like a springboard. I jump up off of it, and I come down. And I like the idea of like my leg lifts up, and I fucking crack my leg down on top of the sword to like cleave it into him.
And cleave it does, just sunders this creature as he just screams out. You watch as these giant pincer teeth kind of chatter as it just screams out, falls to the ground, and just kind of tries to crawl away as it begins to dissolve. Thousands of green orbs kind of shedding off of it. The souls of all that Seuruz has collected just finally coming free from this creature as he's just... You just see fire erupts from his head And a hole opens up underneath him as it begins to consume the last bits of it. You see the Lady of Pain sending whatever is left of Seuruz away.
Do the green orbs go with?
No, the green orbs just kind of scatter.
Like into the air? Like, okay.
Dozer walks over and high fives Zook's big earthen hand. And Zook's always like, he's always good for an oop.
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This hole opens up as you hear the final screams of Seuruz being swallowed up. And the Lady of Pain is just floating up there, looking down at all of you.
Fix him!
Aldous kneels again.
And I point to Grimold.
Kneel first. It is customary to kneel first. She has saved our lives, please.
She does not want to be treated as a god. I will not treat her as such. Fix him!
Please? Please. I will treat you as a friend, please.
Persuasion or intimidation? Persuasion, which one would you like to do? Tell me that first.
I mean, they're both the same for me, so...
Tell me which one, though. I need to know which one.
Intimidation?
Okay.
Persuasion.
No
I
advantage.
don't want to be back in a maze.
Okay. Oh, hey. Okay. 18.
She floats down to all of you. And for the first time, you see her as not a person, but not the godlike entity that has been hovering above you prior. The Dabus did not come down with her, and her feet do not touch the ground, but she looks at you, Sinrig, first. There are no eyes, simply metal where eyes should be, like she's been carved out of a piece of iron. She floats over to Grimold and pushes the statue. And you watch as it falls and breaks. And when the stone crumbles away, Grimold is underneath it.
I was about to get real spicy there for a second.
That was so fucking sneaky.
I will kill another god.
And she looks back at you, Sinrig. And though you can't see facial expressions, you understand that this was a gift when she could have easily not been so kind. And she floats back up into the sky and leaves with her Dabus, leaving all of you in the streets of Sigil. And that is where we are going to go ahead and take our break. What was Grimold yelling about?
Get to the portal!
It's Shatter. You goddamn beholder bastard!
We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Go ahead and take our bathroom break. We will be back in 15-ish minutes, so don't go anywhere. We will see you soon. Bye-bye. Welcome back. Diving back in, you all
Put me in, baby.
stand in the streets of Sigil in the Guildhall ward, outside of the Proud Manatee, a tavern which you had once stayed in. The big question now is, what do you want to do, party?
Probably a nap, right?
Joe, seeing the floating green lights that left and disappeared, falls to her knees, smiles and weeps, feeling a giant weight literally off of her, and emotionally. Cries, but it looks super weird, and you guys probably all feel super awkward because she's like smiling as she's crying in the streets. And it goes on for like a little bit too long.
Yeah, Grimald's gonna get really uncomfortable. He's gonna turn to the rest of the group, be like, "Well, that's one thing down. Water plane? That's a thing, right?"
Oh, I feel like we can vote on that.
Yes, we can. That is. Yes, ideally that is where I would like to go, but I perhaps would love to revel in the fact of victory for now. Does anybody want a drink? I could use a drink.
You know,
I could
would
use a
actually
nap.
I would take a good drink at this point. Yes.
A good
Oh,
drink.
Demetrius, you poor bastard. You
Wait,
haven't
wait, wait.
slept.
I have an idea. We'll play a game. How many shots does it take for Demetrius to fall asleep?
Oh, spoiler alert, 1. Less than 1.
What's a shot?
Oh wait, we're going to the bar. Come on.
All right.
Oh dear.
We'll take everybody to the Proud Manatee.
You all head inside to the Proud Manatee.
How much Electrum is a drink?
Oh my god, stop it with the Electrum.
As you all walk in, you all hear everyone just suddenly, yeah! Woo! And for a moment, you like, yeah, like they're cheering for us. You realize something happened in the other corner of the room. No one cares about what just happened outside. No one even noticed.
More sense. That makes more sense.
Seuruz! We killed Seuruz out here! See? Nobody cares.
No one even knows that there was just like a devil casually trying to kill us out there. No big deal.
As you move to the bar and get up there, you see a stocky dwarven woman running the bar, just kind of running around. And then you hear, "Hey!" And you see the little purple grung running along the bar. Because you're back!
Yes, we're not dead. Yet.
How long will we be gone for?
A day or so? 2 days? I can't keep track.
Fuck off with that. Please tell me. Fuck off. No. You're going to keep exact track of time from here on out. I'm sorry. That's a little PTSD. The maze is like nobody knows what time it is. So everybody I asked was like, I don't know. It's just been whenever.
Wait, you went to the mazes?
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah.
How long were we there, do you think?
You were
We were
gone.
there.
You were gone for about 2 days.
Wow. Yes, we were in the maze. We left.
That checks
Sorry,
out.
side question for DM. Would that make it about the solstice on the material plane?
Let me pull up my notes.
The last I had written was we were like 3 or 4. I can't remember.
Checking the solstice. Interesting.
What's going on in the solstice, huh?
I'll tell you. It's not a secret. I wanted to know.
It sounds
It's
like
a sex thing, guys.
It's
Super
Dalen's.
Bowl. It's
It's
all-
Dalen's birthday.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I feel really bad saying that.
I believe you all got here on the 21st day of winter, correct? And then you rested one day, making it the 22nd. Then you went and did all your shit, so it'd be about the 24th day of winter back on the material plane, yes.
So is that the solstice? Is that?
No, the solstice is the 25th.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Vindo's like, okay, well, get drinks, and then you can tell me all about it. I'll go get a table. And he runs off.
What would you like to drink?
Oh, you can just give me some. Oh God, I don't have my.
Bub, it's called Bub. It's called Bub.
Thank
I
you.
got
You
got
can just give me
I'm
some
already
bub.
ordering it. Sue's already up at the bar ordering.
I got my glossary right here. All right. So he heads off to get a table as the rest of you order. If you're all getting bub, it's just like for 9 of you, 9 times 2, a silver and 8 copper.
Can I ask like a waitress or a barmaid or something if they have anything from the Feywild?
I just give her 2 silver.
Okay. She's like, the little dwarven woman, as you ask her, she's like, let me look. And she goes to check.
You know, I've never tried to get Doza drunk.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And she comes back and she goes, unfortunately, no, but I have some elven wine.
Ooh.
Is Elva wine? Do I know? Is that good wine? Is that?
It's been aged for countless centuries. It's a little pricey.
I'll take 2 bottles of this.
It's very pricey in the fact I have 1 bottle, but it's
How much is a bottle?
Looking at 100 gold.
Sure. Gold means nothing.
You son of a bitch.
Sure. Yes, here. She sets it down. How
Literally me in any whiskey section of any fucking.
How many glasses do you need?
1 for each of us.
I
Plus
don't know how
the-
many that is, but I'll guess. I'll guess. It's okay.
Not Cinna, so how much? 9?
It's 9, yeah.
9? Yeah.
9.
You know, this isn't as fun when...
No, 10. Cinna will have a little lick.
Okay.
A little dick. I'll have a little dick. That sounds like
You're
a
fe- you're-
old man, the way he would say it.
You're feeding elven wine to a cat. Great. Okay, 10 cups. And she goes to get them.
It's less fun when Tyler buying a rare drink doesn't mean we actually at the table get a rare drink.
Next time we play in person, I will find a reason to have. I still have some of that Melvin wine.
We'll bring something bougie next
in
time.
character. So
You all.
My meat might be ready by the time we play, guys.
What?
I'm making mead. Sorry. Okay.
All right. And you all head off to find Vindel, who is hopping up and down to signal you all at at a table.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, is he doing the thing where you see like your people in the movie theater where you do like a wave and then you do 1 arm and then you do 2 arms and then you stand up and then you do stand up 2 arms?
Yes, but he's hopping every time, so he's like,
Aww.
so it's really kind of just like.
I love it.
Does he do?
Yes.
Does he do it until a yellow exclamation point pops above his head?
Yes. No, he actually doesn't have a quest for you. He's just hanging out.
Anybody just listening, you just missed out on a really wonderful visual of Ben being Vindel.
Well, I
yeah.
guess they gotta go to YouTube at bit.ly/onceuponatavern.
Oh, that was smooth like butter.
You all sit down at the large circular table, and what do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to do?
Zook recounts the tales of his own bravery in the maze of the Lady of Pain.
I 100% want to hear about Zook's bravery in the mazes, please.
You gotta tell me about it all.
Let me make a deception check.
Yeah. I'm very curious about the part where I got out.
Oh yeah, that's a good part too.
Dozer lifted you up with this
Ooh, Zook rolled a 19. Zook is a lie.
I mean, you're lying to Vindel, but of course everyone else knows this is a lie, so...
Well, I mean, I should probably also roll against that because I don't know the last part of it.
I mean, I just wanted to make a nice toast, but okay.
We'll make it toast. I'll make jam.
Oh,
Solid.
okay.
That's a 9 insight, so I'm gonna believe whatever the fuck you say about the end.
Oh no. Here we go.
Until someone corrects it, that's just gonna be what Grimald thinks happened.
Depends on how good the lie is. Depends on if I like it more than the truth.
go.
Well, listen here, my friend.
Vindo looks at you skeptically the entire time, Zook.
Oh,
that good insight though.
He rolled a crit.
Hey.
So then he just like cuts me off. So there we were in the maze. I, of course, knew the way out, but I would like to not belittle my party. So I let them do. They had this wonderful idea. It's a very good idea about keeping always to the left, and it will eventually work. Much slower, but what's a little exploration in a labyrinth of wonders? So that resulted in a lot of puzzles, most of which solved by me. Shit, that part might not even be a lie. But then, Dozer had nothing to do with any of the puzzles, not even a one. And then, what happened after that? We fought the stages of grief. I told the party, hey, you guys are very good at fighting. I'm better, but you need to kill them in a particular order. They were like, Zook, so smart. I said, I know. You don't need to remind me. We killed the stages of grief. We go forward. There's a little Reiki healer man. I knew it was a swindle right out the gate. I gave him nothing. And then he didn't get inside my head. I allowed myself to go on a small subconscious journey. Went to the town, met up with a knight of the vampire. I remember, obviously, I've read far and wide so many books. All of the books I've read. Very good books, many of them. And then he obviously was a knight of the old vampire lords. I knew this. And so he couldn't be trusted. However, his opponent also couldn't be trusted. Big old beholder, very fat, very old. Not a good guy. I know a lot of good people. He was not a good people. So I pitted them against each other. Listen, there's a lot of smart people out there. I'm one of the smartest. Okay? I pit them against each other in a stroke of brilliance. Then, as we're heading towards the end, there was a dragon. I deftly dodged out of the way of the attack. It would have been crippling for a normal man, not myself. I survived, not a problem. The party needed a rest, so that I decided it was in the party's best interest. I have everybody's best interest in mind. So we rested back at the place, reconfronted the dragon using my strategies. Their strategies are good, mine are better. We used my strategy, resulted in 0 casualties, not 1 casualty. You want results? Those are results. Take down the dragon, not a problem. Now there's thugs. There's thugs, and there's the knight of the vampire, and there's the beholder. Problem for some, not for us. I pit them against each other. We go running for the exit, as though anything else could go wrong. Our dear Grimold here Listen, he's wonderful. He has a lot of constitution, stronger than most, still fell to this disease, this horrible disease. It's a bad disease. I've had it, wasn't much for me. However, for Grimold, enough to take him down. Luckily, I instructed, me being too small myself, I attempted to move him with my big earthen hand. I can't move it and carry him at the same time. Another stroke of brilliance. I'm full of them. Had Dozer carry him to the exit. We all survived. And then we killed a demon. This demon, some of my party members have been consorting with demons. That's not for me to say. However, when it came down to it, I was there to defeat the demon.
Devil, but that's okay.
I believe about a quarter of what you said.
You fought a devil?
You'll find that about 51% of people will believe what I said.
God damn.
I'm so mad, but that was so good.
That was so good.
Halfway through, I muted and I looked at Michael and I was like, God damn it, I know exactly what he's doing right
Just for the record to everyone, like that was fun. But next time, if you want to catch an NPC up, you could just say, we catch the NPC up. It's okay. It's okay.
This is always better. This is always.
So after that riveting recap, Joe wants to, once everybody has drinks, she's gonna help pass around the bubs and fancy wine. And she wants to raise a cup
to freedom. Sorry.
She wants to raise a cup. She's going to say, here is to all of you, for so selflessly and bravely coming here to help me, well, rid me of my demons, so to speak. Both, you know.
Ooh.
Thanks, Zook. And to all those souls that were in the dagger that are now free, my father including. This is to you guys. Thank you. I could not have done it without any of you.
Here! Yeah! Woo!
Hey. Including you, Vindel.
Hell yeah, especially Vindel.
I didn't do shit. I'm just happy. This is great.
Well, listen, you got us from where we ended up to where we are now, and then you took us to find the lady. You know, you did a lot.
You gave us really good advice about how to get in touch with the lady.
How
and
to
it
not
worked.
how to not bother the lady, and we fully ignored that and got her attention. So that was good, you know.
That's
Oh, yeah,
oh.
We
Wow.
met her.
How is she?
Very quiet, reserved. Doesn't say much.
Stoic. I would say stoic
Yeah,
is a
stoic
good,
is a very good word for
good
it.
word to describe that.
Yes.
Kind of sucks.
No,
Oh.
she
I guess
definitely
it was
destroyed
stoic.
dagger, so she does not suck. She
Yeah,
helped
she did
me.
help us, you know.
She helped me greatly, and she helped our friend Grimald here, who was petrified. He was in the stone.
Oh, that was her?
Yeah, she saved you, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you know, I mean, Sinrig definitely persuaded her, so you should probably thank Sinrig.
There was a big there, man. You missed it.
Henrik.
I'm upset that you missed it because like you would have been great because he like basically was casting a lot of spells, doing a lot of shit. But you know, he was big. He was made of gears and stuff. He came out of the dagger and
I'm sad I missed out on the devil fight, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad Seuruz is gone.
you know, it's almost like you were there because of the decisions Zane made. They reminded me a lot of you. It's crazy.
Zane, it's good to hear that my my fighting prowess is rubbing off on you.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. I don't think he could have done it without like watching you, learning from you, you know. So that was good. All right, I won't drag any more of our players who are not here to the bus.
But no, it was cool because like Seuruz, he like tried to control me, right? But I was like, no, not happening today. You killed my father. I'm gonna kill your ass. And guess what? We did. We killed his ass, and he's gone. He's gone.
Wow.
We all turn and we hear sawing logs, and Demetrius is asleep at the table.
Perfect.
He's just holding his glass and like leaning back in a sleep, just in like dad position.
So,
Also, another reason why we need to do it.
so what's next for you bunch of prime Burks?
Well, I was going to ask you if there was any portals in this area to the water plane, because I need to go there and check on some things.
Yeah, let me figure it out. You guys probably need to rest a bit, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap, but like, also, you guys here, like, you guys don't have to come with if you don't want to. Basically, this is my thing, like, to do a check on them and check on what is going on there.
I start picking Father Demetrius up. Oh, we're all going.
Yes, I mean, this. You literally just came here to help me put my father to rest. I am going to come to help you find and make sure yours is okay.
Thank you very much, and hopefully, Zook, that we can find some sort of something in the library. I spend a lot of time there. I'm the grand sage of this plane, so hopefully they have something.
Well, you said your plane was under attack by some of the more deep monsters?
Yes, well, possibly, yes.
Okay, I'll come.
That's what I'm saying, is we can maybe find out what is going on with Kellen.
Yeah, and also my dreams.
What dream?
Well, yeah. Remember the dream that he had?
Oh, with the Morpheus?
Misono genie. What's his name?
Misogyny? Did you just say misogyny?
Misono genie. I did. I didn't even mean to.
There's a lot of that going on in Zook Square today. A lot of
Misogyny.
performances today have spoken a lot of
I'm not a misogynist. Listen, women are great. Women are great. Love women.
Be careful here.
As long as there's no butt.
By the way, Seth, Chevy is just staring at you while you eat those popcorn.
Oh
I
my
know.
god! What a baby! I love that boy.
No,
They
yes,
heard you.
Yes, I remember he talked about his dreams. Yeah, that he was. You said you were through the eyes of somebody else, right? You talked about this. You said the person's name. What was that name? I have it
Most
written.
Mosagrin.
Most Mosagrin. Yeah, not misogyny. Misosagrin. I was close. Yes.
But yeah, I'm looking through. I'm seeing my dreams through his eyes. I don't know if they're present or what. Doubt it. But yeah, it's just a lot going on. I don't understand, and I understand most things.
Well, you know it was connected to Old Garoth. Yes, the aboleth.
Uh-huh.
Well, if there are more aboleths in the water plane, then
Which is the only reason I'm going.
yeah, we could potentially find out.
Speaking of dreams, we never really got a chance to talk about this, and nobody needs to say anything if they do not want to. But how was that little mind journey that you mentioned it earlier, Zook? How was that for everybody?
Not great.
Really? I didn't.
Mine was. That's interesting. Mine was not bad. Anybody learn anything interesting? Was yours? Yours was through your point of view, then, Zook. Yes.
No.
Oh, so similar to your dreams, it was.
Yes.
Ah.
Which is why I demanded my payment back.
Get it? Because it's not your own journey. I get that. Okay. Interesting. Was it more about this Mosagrin person?
Uh-huh.
So you've now had multiple dreams and visions, not from your own mind.
I don't like the way you're looking at me or speaking to me right now.
I'm just...
You look like you want to put me in a cage, and I'm not about it.
Definitely not. Just pointing it out.
Uh-huh.
How much of your own life do you remember? See? Zook, sorry.
All of it?
Hmm.
I don't like what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm
You're
just
doing
saying
it. I can hear
it's
it.
just weird that your memories are also not your own.
They're not memories, they're dreams. That motherfucker right there does weird dream shit too. And I'm pointing at Father Demetrius.
That's a good point, actually. Father, we'll ask
This
him.
guy over here doesn't even dream. He wasn't even a person up until like this year. Why are we not on his case?
Wait, this is interesting because when I had a very strange dream when I first met all of you, and led me to this cursed item. Is there somehow a curse on you, Zook, that is causing all of these?
Who would want to cast a curse on me? Everyone loves me.
Well.
Why are you all so quiet?
Well,
we can come back to that, but perhaps in the morning after Demetrius gets some rest, we could ask him about dreams, if he knows anything about, others dreaming through you.
Yes, and he can tell you all about how it's other dreams through me and not memories of my own. I am me. Nobody else is me. I'm one of a kind.
But what if someone is also you?
or what if they are using you as a vessel of some sort?
Oh, you're one to fucking talk, Joe.
No, I know. That's why I am concerned.
Listen, all you need to back up off my tiny little gnome ass, okay?
We're trying to help. It's just that this is also happening to your son, which means there is a connection of some sort here.
My son is the way he is, not because someone's after my family, but because he touched something he wasn't supposed to touch.
Did you also touch something you were not supposed to touch?
Listen, that's not a fair question.
I feel like it
No,
is
what?
a fair question.
That's not a fair question. Yes, but
Do not deflect. This is yes or no.
listen, I've touched a lot of things, okay? And sometimes bad things happen. Not to me, to other people. Something bad may have happened to my son. It's not on him. So yes, I touched it, but that's not the same.
So you touched the same thing your son touched.
What is it that he touched again? Sorry. I don't...
It's better to have a name for it.
We're gonna call it. I don't even know the shape of it, Ben. What?
Sorry?
I don't even know like the physical descriptors of it. It was always just the artifact, and I never.
I'd say it was probably like the one that Kellen touched.
Yeah.
It was probably like a little obelisk, like a mini obelisk, like this tall, like this wide. It like a pointed tip at the end, like like an obelisk would have.
It's what's used for re-education, right?
No.
No.
It was an artifact found that was connected to Olgaroth, the aboleth, that they found in the ruins.
Does it sound familiar to you?
Does it?
You can roll if you describe it, roll a history check.
Okay. Big old butt. That's an 8.
Yeah, you're not really sure. You weren't well versed in like artifacts that aboleths have used in the past. You just know about the creature themselves.
I'm gonna have to ask my assistants. They are the ones who know more about the artifacts.
Could I roll a religion check to see if I recognize through the Church of Abraham?
Sure.
And then I want to.
That's a 19.
Nice.
I mean, you've seen artifacts like this before. People haven't communicated with them or anything, or they never seem to change anyone. They have been used as like talismans, spell focuses, basically for rituals and things of that nature. But when it comes, the point is something that I think needs to be pointed out, and something that you could help with your religion check, is that Olgaroth is dead, or at least as far as you know, is dead. So whatever connection there was between said artifact and Olgaroth should now be gone because he is dead. You know.
Zook, can you tell us more about the vision that you had through this other person's eyes? Maybe if we all can kind of hear some details about it, we might be able...
For one, he was walking in the Underdark, it seemed, and he spoke to... That's why I think this is in the past, because he spoke to Olgaroth. More about the raising an army thing. I think he's the one that put Olgaroth to task.
Oh.
This most Mosselgrin?
Yes. In the other one, and I don't know the order. I know I had this next stream first, but I don't know if it necessarily means that. I, as most Mosselgrin, was being tortured by Illithid.
Do you know if this was before or after Olgaroth?
I don't. I said that.
Oh, sorry.
Pay attention, Sinrig.
Trying. It's all very confusing.
Yeah, it's in my head. How do you think I feel?
With that knowledge, can I roll another check to see like who would be above aboleths?
Sure.
I know creature. What do you want me to roll? Nature, history, what?
What are you proficient in that area?
History and Arcana.
You could roll a history or an Arcana, whichever.
They're the same, so. Oh my god! That's a 5. It's a crit fail.
You start using regular dice.
I will tell you this, because you've rolled high on aboleths before. Aboleths are not originally from the plane of water. They're from the astral plane, originally. Okay. They found their way to the elemental plane of water, and then, of course, eventually made their way to the material plane. But it's entirely likely that aboleths have some higher connection to certain beasts. Now, with that being said, your average aboleth is not going to have a boss to answer to. You know, they're very narcissistic creatures, so it's
knowing they're
strange.
knowing they're from the astral plane, could I attempt to check on that?
When I say that, I'm talking about like ancestral aboleths, like the very first came from there. So, you know.
By the way, for those of you that I just watched this movie yesterday, and I couldn't help but notice that aboleths look exactly like the thing they fight at the beginning of the second Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry, side note. Yeah, those were the two. I think I only had 2 dreams, right? Because I had the dream, and then I had the hippy dippy, munchy crunchy.
You had 2, and then you had 2 dreams, and then you had the hipster.
Acid trip, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the other dream then. There was the one where I was being tortured, the one where I was walking through the Underdark, touching the wall and met with.
There was one that you're combining the 2. There was one where he came and met with Olgaroth, and there was one where he came back and found scorched walls in Olgaroth's lair.
Oh yeah. Wait. Did we scorch Olgaroth's walls by chance?
I don't know.
Gladius cast a fireball.
Not enough. We
Does
should have
it-
burned that to the ground.
Does the area with the scorched walls in my dream look like the area we came through and perhaps Varys scorched? I will roll if you'd like me to.
Yeah, intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence. Ooh, holy shit. Oh, that's a save, that's why. Okay. 20.
Nice.
Yes, they resemble the same area.
Ooh. I don't know who asked that question that jogged that memory for me. Yes. Shit.
So what does that mean?
It means that these aren't memories. No, wait, hold on. These aren't memories. Hey, Sinrig, eat shit. I'm my own person. They're visions, which is a bummer. And he was just in Olgaroth's lair.
How long ago?
I don't. When I had that dream. So sometime in the time since we've left. Help. Nupraxia, that's the one. Listen, in my age, I forget things.
You mean like when we left to go out to kill the big serpent thingy, or like when we left to come here to Sigil?
These dreams have been happening since I've left Nupraxia.
I'm gonna knock Father Demetrius awake.
Oh, good, you're awake.
You were caught trying to cross the border.
And really quick, did you see the
Yes.
message? Okay.
Oh, secrets.
Yeah, what sneaky shit? You stay away from me.
It's from Mark.
You furry fuck.
Did a wild mark appear?
Yeah.
It's fine. Continue the game, yes.
What about Markiplier?
I'm
Continue-
I'm just
continue the
excited.
game.
I love the boy.
There he is.
There's the boy. Hey!
He's such a boy.
He's such a big boy. He's such a good boy.
He comes back with another round for everybody. He's just been at the bar this whole time, waiting in line.
All right, continue.
So Father, this guy here, Luke, has been having some dreams, like looking into kind of the future and stuff. I don't know. Dreams are kind of your shit, so I'm just wondering, like maybe you know the connection he has with this Mosmos Green. Remember?
This is why I'm happy that I don't sleep.
Well, I personally do not dream, but for all of you, when you dream, you essentially go to the plane of dreams, Dalquor. That is where your dreams play out, either good dreams or nightmares. And the quarry are the manifestation of said dreams, whether good dreams or bad dreams, nightmares. If you say you are having dreams that are not from yourself,
That's correct. So you're saying what we dream becomes reality in this plane?
no, your dreams play themselves out in the plane of dreams.
And then when we wake up, what?
You leave. You cannot visit the plane of dreams unless you are asleep and dreaming. That is how you.
There is no way to access this place unless you're dreaming?
Usually, yes. That is...
And what about the things that we dreamt while we were there? We dreamt them into existence. Do they remain there?
It is possible. Many of the evil quarry seek to influence the material plane in whatever ways they can. I believe that when we fought that dragon on the top of the wall, I highly believe that he was under the influence of some sort of evil quarry.
Why do you think this?
He was talking to somebody in the language of the quarry.
So, there is a way to get to the plane of dreams without being asleep.
1 second.
There's a pair of pants I left in my dream once that I would really like back.
Well, just to be... Normally, you go to the plane of dreams when you are asleep, but from what Zook is saying, it doesn't sound like you always can.
What about from here, though? This is a place of portals. Maybe there is a portal to the dream world.
Perhaps we visit, because listen, let's be honest, this must be green, and there are some other types to the water plane based on your dreams, right? Look,
So, what was your question?
there were some ties to the water plane based on your dream, right?
Just some characters who mentioned it. It mostly seemed like the underdog and literally under Nupraxia. Other than that, no.
Or was it the Underdark? I don't remember that.
Can I ask Vindel? Is he still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are there portals to the dream world?
I've never heard of any of this shit. This is weird.
Try living with these people.
I've never heard of a dream world before, but if I could go there, trust me, I'd rather have better dreams than the ones I have.
Yes, unfortunately, from what I understand from the stories my father told me, that the Nightmare Quarry seem to have most of the dream realm under their control. It is why I do what I do, to try and balance it out, to try and bring back a balance of good and bad dreams. But right now, there are far more nightmares than there are good dreams.
Well, that's a right fucking bummer, that.
But if we could bring good dreams back.
I think perhaps Henrik, I'm not trying to disagree with you. I'm just trying to figure this out together. Perhaps it's not what is going on in the plane of dreams that is the problem. I think he is leaving. He's not entering the plane of dreams.
Where did you find Mag before?
Huh?
Mag, our guide that took us to the Feywild portal.
Oh, Mag's in here.
Do I see her?
Them,
Or them, sorry.
1 second. Let me pull up info. Forget where it was.
Sorry, I'm now on a different thing than Zook's dream. That's why I'm... Yeah.
Thank you.
God,
Very confused.
Roll a
was very
perception check.
18.
Yeah, you see Mag in the corner. They're just drinking, hanging out.
I get up and walk over to her.
All right, you walk over to them, and as Sinrig leaves, the rest of you, anyone go with? Anyone hanging out? What are we doing?
Hey, bye, man.
I'm gonna stay, and I'm just gonna slap my hand on the table and say, I thought we were going to the water plane. I personally
We literally are.
want to help this fucker, and I also want to kill some more goddamn aboleths.
That is okay. Whoa, that is. I love that energy because fuck those guys. I love it. Let's go. I'm in it.
We bought these rings, and with the ring of water breathing, right? We bought these rings and everything. I think we just need to take a little break.
I think perhaps Henrik has some sort of other issues.
Do I get a ring? Because I'll definitely drown.
You got a ring.
We already handed them all out.
I gave
enough
you
for everyone to have.
enough for everybody. It's out of our gold already.
Okay.
You have one.
All right. So in that case, Sinrig, you walk over to Mag by yourself. They're kind of eating at this point, kind of picking at whatever's left of their dinner. And they see you come up.
I don't mean to bother you while you are on dinner, but we've worked together before, and I'm curious if you have information about a plane of dreams.
Plane of dreams. Like,
I pull out a sack. I have 500 gold in it.
I just need to know if it is open here.
They look at the sack and they go, "What are you paying for?"
To go there if I can.
Well, and they push it away, like, very gently. This is not enough, even if I could. There is no portal to a dream world.
Has there ever been one open here? Is it possible?
Look, there are inner and there are outer planes. And then there's the prime material and what surrounds it. I know all the planes. I've been to all of them at least once. And as far as I know, there's no dream world.
Okay. Thank you. How much for this information?
Fine, it's on the house.
Is there a bartender nearby?
At the bar.
I'll throw down 10 gold and say, "This is on me," and I'll walk away back to the group.
Okay, you head back to the bar, pay, and then head back to the group. All right. Sinrig comes back fairly quickly.
Sorry for disappearing like that. I just had to find something out. Water plane. Yes, we are going to the water plane. Wonderful.
Not right now.
I imagine like you come back and you put on like arm floaties. You're like, well, they're like, no. Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting pretty tired and kind of drunk, so
All right.
I'm ready to put in.
And I'll try and figure out where we can get you a portal. All right. Vindel on the case. And he hops off the table and he goes, "I'll see you in the morning." And walks
Bye,
off.
Vindel. As always, it was a pleasure.
I know.
At this
So-
point, I just got Father Demetrius like draped over my back as I'm just like slowly making my way towards a place for him to sleep.
Do you guys go get a room?
Yep.
Can I grab Joe really quick though?
Grab her. Talk about your.
No, I
feelings.
won't touch her. I won't grab her. I just, Joe, could I speak with you?
Yeah, sure. Is everything okay?
Yes. No, everything is as fine as it has been. But, after today, our adventures, having defeated Seuruz, I wanted to again apologize for putting myself in a position I did not belong, trying to give you advice or guidance you did not need. A while back, I heard you talking to Aldous on the way to the lake about me needing space from me, trying too hard. So I am sorry. But regardless, I am very proud of what we have done together, all of us. And I am glad that you stuck it through with us. But from now on, if you need anything, you can come to me, but I will not put myself in your way, yes?
Well, Sinrik, I appreciate the apology, but I feel that sometimes I can be a bit abrasive because I was so used to being by myself and doing things my way that having people try to tell me how to do things their way, I don't take it very well. But I'm trying to get better at this. I think now without this Seuruz kind of looming over me, that maybe I will be a little bit better at it.
Do you
But
still have the totem I gave you?
And I reach into my sack on my hip and pull it out. Yes.
See, I did not listen to myself. I saw you as a storm, and yet I still tried to get in your way. It is my fault. If you need anything, you may come to me. Yes?
Of course. I now know that I can come to any of you, and that I would trust all of you with my life. Well, I have. But I would again and again. As long as you have me.
As long as you need us or want us. Yes. Anyway, sorry, it is very late. I just I felt it was something that needed to be said. Yes.
All right. For each of you, it'll be 8 silver for the night. And once again, they have 2 rooms with 4 beds each.
You said 8 silver, Ben?
Yes.
What electrum was that?
That is 4 electrum.
I hate all of you.
Is that right? That's not right. It's not 4
Oh, it's 2. It's you said 8 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half.
Half of gold.
No.
If it was 8 gold, it'd be 4
Yeah.
electrum.
Yeah, electrum is more than silver, bud.
Oh. So it's 2 electrum then.
Electrum is a 5-to-1 conversion.
Yeah, so it's 2 silvers and electrum.
Yeah.
So it's 4. That's what I said.
Yes.
Yeah.
One electrum, 3 silver.
What? No.
Yes.
No, D&D Beyond right here says it's 5 silver pieces for 1 electrum.
Yes.
It's half of gold.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. I've been drinking too much.
Fucking idiot.
Mm,
God,
yeah.
you're so stupid.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
You really blew that one, Mike.
If I had an electrum for every time Mike got a calculation wrong.
I'm not sure how
Sweet.
many he'd have. The calculations are very
No
confusing.
one would be sure how much you'd have.
Wait, but really know how much electrum is that? You said 8 silver?
One electrum, 3 silver.
I don't have 3 silver.
I don't know what to tell you. Break it all down to normal currency.
I just used a...
Why would they even make it?
This. They made it for us.
It's supposed to be a defunct coin.
All right, you all.
It's like the $2 bill.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
You just get an electrum from your aunt every year.
It was a bad idea.
And
Everyone
when you go to
knows
titty
it,
bars.
except the plane of water, apparently. All right, so
Boogie, boogie, oogie.
you all head up to your rooms. This time on the 4th floor, heading upstairs through the halls into a kind of airy mountain-themed hotel area.
Ooh.
You head inside, taking your rooms and picking a comfortable bed for each of you. Nice to be, even though it's only been, 1 rest period where you weren't sleeping in a bed, it's still very nice to be sleeping in a bed as you all lay down and, kick your boots off, feeling nice and cozy. Who's in which rooms?
How many are in a room?
4 beds per room.
Myself, Dozer.
And of course, Dozer doesn't need a room because he's a robot.
Doesn't need a bed. We can fit 5 in this bad boy.
I'd be with Sinrig. Wherever.
Us and Grimold and
I can go in the...
Me. I want to go with the boys.
the fun boys, yeah.
Zane and Sinrig hold hands before they walk into the room as well.
So we've
Aldous looks at Grimald and like they both look at each other and kind of but they don't put their hands out. It's that really maybe we should we is that
Nah, I don't think we're there yet.
Animal, do you need my hand?
What did you say, April?
Joe will go in the room with Zook and Dozer.
Yeah, you don't have a choice anymore.
Yeah. And after I put Father,
I'm aware, but I'm
after
not
I put Father Demetrius in his bed, I just sit down on the floor and start meditating. I'll just stay there.
All right. Meditate you do as the light outside in the center of Sigil begins to slowly fade until it becomes dark and you all rest. Rest comes easily after the last couple days you've had. It's peaceful here, even with the music constantly kind of humming through the walls. It's a reminder that you're finally back in whatever form of civilization Sigil is. And you all find a way to sleep.
Except Dozer.
Except Dozer, because he, of course, is a robot.
And technically, we're meditating.
Oh my god.
I hate all of you.
Oh my god, just take long rest.
Click the long rest button.
Suddenly a meteor comes down and blasts the building. No.
Suddenly Jan decides to kill all of us because he's done with us.
Zook.
Well, they found the meteor portal.
No, Zook.
You dream you are standing on
Damn
the
it.
streets of District 5. You can see eye level. You're actually above eye level with everyone else, but no one makes eye contact with you. No one seems to notice you or care about you. And you see a door with a sign above it. It says Delirious Oddities, and you walk inside, ducking underneath the ceiling or the doorway. You walk in, the bell rings, and the curtain flutters open, and you see Deliria, her lanky arms, her sagging triceps, and her sleeveless dress. She comes out with a big smile and then sees you, and the smile drops. Lesmosagrin. Deliria. What do you want? You walk around the room. There were people, a group. They attacked the aboleth that I had commissioned. I'm looking for them. Delirious just... What is it worth? And you shoot back, looking at her. It's worth the world! Why do you always have to make things difficult? And you notice Deliria, in all of her cockiness, all of her arrogance, shrinks. Dumb things are more important than your wallet. Where are they? I sent them to get a gem from a horned serpent. Perhaps they're still there. Thank you. You turn around and walk out the door.
Oh, fuck.
Your eyes shoot open. The sun still hasn't risen. And you see a large shadow standing at the foot of your bed, Zook. A large shadow that, as you look over to Dozer, he doesn't seem to notice. It's a silhouette of a creature roughly 9-10 feet tall as its head scrapes the ceiling. Large horns coming down like this. You could barely make it out as the light of the candles, of the torches from outside kind of shine into the window. And it's just looking down at you, staring.
I use prestidigitation to light my thumb.
Okay. As you light it, You see a faceless creature with just a mouth, like a skull of a.
I turn it
ball.
off. I turn it off. I turn it off. I turn it off.
Zuck. He leans over. They can't hear you right now. I just wanted to thank you. Truly. When I found you out there by that lake, I wasn't sure this would work. But I'm glad it did. It got me to where I needed to be.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I know. And his hand, half the size of your body, kind of reaches for your head.
No, no.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
I don't like being touched. Ask. Well, he can't talk right now. He's deaf, apparently. Dozy, you're the worst bodyguard.
He can't hear you.
I know. That's why he's the worst bodyguard. I don't sleep, but he'd still let me die.
This isn't happening in that world. This is still in your head. And listen closely. I want you to know that in the coming days, none of this was personal.
None of what?
This. Using you. Coasting along your body. I just needed someone that was coming where I needed to go.
It feels personal.
You aren't important enough for it to be personal, Zook.
Oh. Bitch! Now it's personal.
I understand. We're not enemies.
You just called me not important. That's the worst thing you could say to me.
And that is why we're not enemies. You are just a speck of dust in the great cosmic scheme.
Oh.
I'm Mosmosagrin. And you are Zook. I don't need your body anymore. But I do need your Warforged.
Don't even fucking think about it.
I'll deliver him when I'm done.
You'll die!
And as you cast, you awaken in the morning. The sun high. And Dozer gone.
Is Dozer there? Fucker! And then whoever's in the room. Who else is sleeping in here?
In here it is
Me and the controllers, I think.
Yep, Joe, Varus, Demetrius.
Everybody up!
What?
He took Dozer!
Who?
Mosmosagrin.
He was here?
Oh.
Yeah, in the dream world that can't cross over into the real world. Oh, yeah, you speechless? Me too.
What did you see?
Okay, for one, Deliria and I, we're gonna have fucking words. Because she sold us out. She told him where we were. He found us. He found us because she sold. Hold on. Listen, I'm not smart. He found us because Deliria sold.
The wizard.
Super smart, not very wise, really bad with words. I feel like I made that abundantly clear. Okay, Deliria sold us out, and he's had us. He's been on us since I disappeared at the. Well, no, not since I disappeared. Since you guys were all ignoring me at the Serpent Lake when you guys said I walked into a tree. He's been, riding me like a husk. Ugh.
So
Since
you were
then.
a vessel.
Huh?
So you were a vessel.
Don't.
Or this was Mosmosagrin.
Don't. Because if Sinrig fucking hears you.
What? That.
And the
I
He's
walls
too busy
and
spooning with Zane.
the walls are thin. and the walls are thin.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
I just don't want to have to repeat
It's like kind of the morning. You all are kind of getting started waking up.
Is it like
it'd be more your passive perception.
Fine.
What is it?
My passive perception 16.
Yeah, you hear that. You heard him scream at least.
Wait, okay, and then after that, I like did the ear to the wall thing.
Sure. Now roll a perception check.
Okay.
Well, so
Okay,
yes.
If a 16 did it, I would have ran over to their room.
24.
A 24. Okay, yeah, you've been listening.
I opened the. Wait, is our rooms connected?
No. But
Damn it!
Grimold
I
said
bang on the
Seuruz.
wall. We are not spooning.
That's what he had issue with. That was important. Okay, that's fine. We know you were just holding hands. Don't get all uppity about it.
Oh, he slept with Sidna. I go in the hall and I go out to their door and I open it. Look,
You're not Burton right now. We're talking about me and Dozer. Dozer's gone.
So he took Dozer for something. He's obviously got something planned, and he needed to use Dozer. And he probably needed to get here to Sigil, right? He's probably going to another plane.
No, listen, I don't give a shit about anything. I'm going back to Praxia, and I'm talking to Deliria. She's the only one that's gonna know. She knew Mosmosagrin by face. He didn't introduce himself. It wasn't like, oh, hi, I'm Mosmosagrin. She's like, oh, it's you. And then she ratted me the fuck out.
I mean, understood. Yeah, she seems like she knows a lot. But there's just a matter of our friend Aldous and his homeland without a king on the throne. And
fuck that! I'm going back.
He's
okay. Well,
I'm asleep, right?
you all are just kind of starting to get up for the day at this point.
Who's that liaison? The concierge?
Vindel?
Vindel! I use prestidigitation to make my voice as loud as possible. Vindel!
The whole floor, all feel the walls shake as I mean, he doesn't come right away, but eventually there's a knock at the door.
His name until he makes it up 4 flights of stairs.
Eventually there's a knock at the door.
I'm already at the door, right?
I mean, you all would have probably gotten into the room before Vindel does at this point. Yes.
What is going on? Why are you yelling for Vindel?
Somebody else catch him up. I'm busy. Vindel!
Victor! Remember when Zook went invisible?
Yeah.
This Mosmosagrin has been using him as a vessel. I was right. Using him as a vessel. And ever since then, and he rode him all the way here. Gross word. Yeah, but he rode him all the way here. And then once he got here to Sigil, he was like, okay, bye, I'm done with you. And then he took Dozer. But apparently you're saying that Deliria ratted you out, told him where we were, and Deliria knows him by face. She knows him. So, yeah. And he's saying he's going back to Napraxia right now to give Deliria a piece of his mind.
Vindel!
If Dozer is gone, we will find him.
Oh, already happening. Vindel!
Yeah, I'm here. What?
You! And I... How big is Vindel?
Smaller than you. He's about 8 inches
Oh,
tall.
this is
He
the greatest...
frog-sized?
This is the greatest moment of Zook's life. He grabs Vindel by the... Wait, is he wearing clothes?
Yeah, he's wearing a little shirt.
He grabs him by the collar and picks him up and looks at him. He's like,
Ah!
Portal to New Praxia.
And
Now!
Can I pick Zook up by the back of his shirt so that I'm holding Zook and Zook is holding Vindel?
Yes.
And then we can get Dozer to hold the back. Oh.
Oh. Zook, don't
Secret-
attack the frog.
Have I attacked him yet?
You could just ask. Jeez.
I am asking, Vindel. Portal.
Yeah, no, we could go. It's fine. Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
Lead the way.
All right. Hey, Aldous, I found the planes to the portals to the plane of water. Like, you want to talk about that too, or?
Yes.
Yes. Let's all take a second here.
Yes.
Look, we all want Dozer back. We will not let him go, okay? But we should discuss the plan, for there is a plane of someone's home under attack right now.
What happened to
Uh-huh.
Dozer?
That's none of your goddamn business.
Oh, a dream person took him over and left.
Oh yeah, that was probably helpful. Now that definitely didn't fuck his mind up.
You all
You're right.
talk about very confusing things.
They do. You tell you what, you guys can do all of the talking you would like after I get directed by Vindel to the portal now.
Right. I could take you. Does anyone else want to come?
Maybe it's good to take a day.
I'm
before
sorry.
we go to the water plane, and we can figure out, talk to Deliria, see what's going on, and we will go to the water plane immediately. Zook, you have to understand. What happened in your dream? Do we know? Is Dozer harmed? Is he coming back?
That's the answers I'm going to find.
Okay. Then we will find them. But we have someone's home under attack right now.
My home was taken from me just now.
The man is correct. There is nothing else we can do for that. He's in the same boat I am.
So
because the water plane, boat, get it? It's like funny. Anyway, how about this? I'm gonna go to the water plane. Okay, I have to go. I'm sorry. I love your guy Dozer, but it's been on the back burner for too long. I have to be there. I have to take care of my people. But I understand you have to take care of your people too. That is fine. So we figure it out. If you come with me. If not, we go to the physical plane.
What I propose is we take one day. We figure out if we can track Dozer at all, and if not, we all go to the water plane. I'm being honest. I would like some answers of my own questions while we are here.
If we piss off Deliria, we will not be able to come back here.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Vigil.
I will not piss her.
Yes, you.
She owes me several. Okay, me and her, we've had a relationship, and she owed me one, and after what I've just learned, she owes me several. So, this is not. Don't piss off Deliria. This is Deliria dodging the wrath of Zook. I will jam my whole hat up her ass.
Right.
This big hat.
Okay.
Zook, I appreciate your anger here. Someone you care about was taken from you. I understand this. You also fight for your son, who you need answers for. But nothing we do without each other.
Oh, you are all welcome to come.
All right, are we going?
Yes, they are going.
I go to set him down, and then I realize that I can't because I am also 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah, don't drop me. Oh God! Oh God!
I put him down.
And
All right.
I just like lean in close. Lead the way.
Okay. I'll just walk with us. We'll figure this out. All right.
Aldous banishes himself.
You banish yourself?
Yep.
Legit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna.
It's random. You do know that, right?
No, it's a plane right I'm from.
Yeah.
If the target is from a plane other than the one we're in, he goes to there. The target is native to a plane of existence you're on, he goes to a random one. A target native to a different plane of existence to the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, return it to its home plane.
No, I know. It's random where on the plane you show up.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. He does that, and you all watch as Aldous just disappears.
God damn it! I hadn't even decided which way I had to go.
It's a man of action. I appreciate it.
What do I see?
We'll get to you.
I have a minute to end concentration, and I
okay.
can come back in 59 seconds.
Okay. Yup. That's what I thought. I like that. You are standing on a wall of ice. It's incredibly, incredibly cold. to the point where your arm immediately begins to freeze where you're standing right now. Looking around, you could see ice for miles. You are standing in, you would just know, right on the edge of the Frostfell, which is they call it the Plane of Ice, but it's part of the Plane of Water. It's between...
Nowhere near where the fuck I could get any information.
It's the space between the Plane of Water and the Plane of Air, and you are near the Sea of Ice.
So yeah, I don't get any gleaning information as far as what's around and who's taking over the water plane or anything like that?
No, and I need you to make a Constitution save now.
Sure.
I actually rolled for this, so...
Constitution save. To check.
Oh, well, 7 plus 5. 13. 12.
I thought you have a thing with cold.
I do. I take half damage from it.
All right. As you begin to freeze, it's as the ice builds up your arm, you can't move your hand any longer. It continues up your elbow. You stifle it down, begin to shiver as you are generating heat. You gather that you're near the Sea of Ice. You're not sure how far away you are from it, but there are people there who could help you. Were you to get to it before you freeze to death?
Can I get there within 59 seconds?
No. Not the Sea of Ice, no.
Can I get to the people is what I'm asking.
To the people in the Sea of Ice in 59 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know. You said there were people where? I'm confused.
No, there are people at the Sea of Ice, but it's like a day or so's travel.
Oh, I thought they were
for
here
you to not freeze to death.
Okay, then I end concentration and pop back.
All right, and you all see Aldous appear back in the room as you see his hand has completely frozen from where he was.
That was useless. Hold on. I spend all 6 sorcery points and I do it again.
Okay.
Jill takes one of her hand wraps off and is starting to put it on your hand to try to unfreeze it for you, and then all of a sudden you pop away and the thing just goes.
He disappears. Damn it! I still hadn't decided.
I'll decide, damn it.
All right. This time, you appear in a place that you know as the Silt Flats, a swamp. Actually, on the edge of the water plane, between the water plane and the earth plane.
So on the very edge, so nowhere where I can find any information that is useful.
Roll a perception check for me.
I will. 15.
Looking around, as you are there, you happen to notice you hear, singing. Just happy, a male singing.
I recognize that. From my travels, do I know it?
It's not anything magical or monstrous. You just hear a guy singing a swamp song. No, you don't, and you don't recognize the swamp song. No.
Is it close enough that I can get there in 59 seconds?
You could start running and find out.
I start swimming and find out.
You're not swimming. You're in a swamp, so it's.
Oh well, then I run and I use Misty Step as many times as I have to.
Okay. And so you do. Is it a cantrip?
No.
What is it?
Second level.
Second level. You're gonna have to use that. I'd say 3 times.
I'm gonna use it twice.
Okay. You cast Misty Step twice as you kind of run along the knee-deep muck that you're kind of running in, and finally come across a little human man in a shack, just kind of sitting there in his trees. He's got his fishing pole in the muck, and he's just sitting on his little deck. And he sees you, and he goes, Hey, don't stand around in that there.
Not the problem. Listen, stop talking. I only have a quick minute. What is happening in the water plane right now?
I'm fishing.
Where is the king of the water plane? Where is he?
The Marids? The Emperor? Are you talking about the Tritons?
Yes.
I don't know. I live out here in the swamp.
You know nothing.
I know that they are, I don't know, fighting a war or something. That much I don't really care about. I live
They
out
are
here.
fighting a war. Then.
Yeah.
That is what I need to know. Thank you, sir.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just a simple swamp fish. I don't know about no Triton peoples.
And Aldous starts walking towards the water plane.
All right, and you can maintain concentration.
Yes.
Whoa.
All right. And so
Bye,
you do.
Aldous. See you never.
Aldous
I guess.
walks through the muck into the swamp and toward the sea. And we go back as you all sit there waiting and waiting. Never comes back.
The son of a bitch did it.
I had a feeling that he was going to. It took too long, and it is his family. They are dying, and he needs to be there to help them.
Which is why I was saying we should all go regardless. We don't know where Dozer is. We know where Aldous' family is.
And now we don't
Zook.
know where Aldous is.
We will find him. Zook.
Mm-hmm.
We will find Dozer. He
Oh,
will
I know
find
I will.
us. But we have to follow Aldous right now.
Bye-bye.
Say the rest of you.
We were supposed to be going to the water plane. I think we
We
need to
have
do
lost
that.
a person. We have lost a person that can tell us where we need to go in the water plane. We do not know where we need to be going.
We will find it.
I have no doubt, but I am saying that now I don't think it's such a bad thing that we take a day to let Zook have some peace of mind, and then we come back.
Zook takes off his ring of water breathing, and he throws it to Joe.
I already have one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what? Why are you giving me this?
Because I'm not going to need it. Give it to whoever the next sap is.
What are you talking? What? Zook?
I'm going to New Praxia.
I mean, like, I would like to go back to Nebraxia. I do not wish to stay in the water plane, but
I mean, the party's already split, so we might as well just divide it. Let's go.
no, I think he is saying that he is not coming back with us. I think Zook is telling me that he is done.
No, I'm saying you all want to go to the plane of water. I did not ask you to come with me to New Praxia. I have said from the get-go, I am going to New Praxia.
Right.
You do not want our help, Zook.
I just need to say, what are you gonna do when you get there?
New Praxia?
Yeah.
Go talk to Deliria.
Great. All right, and first of all, I need to tell you, speak kindly with soft words with her. Next, that would take, what, 10 minutes? Go in, talk, come out, continue whatever we're doing. It's a small detour.
Well, depending on her, if she had better know where I'm going after.
Right. I don't know if that's even possible, but here's the thing. Remember that when speaking to Deliria, it's important that you consider respect always. She's not one to be trifled with. Just saying.
I will keep that in mind.
Right. Are the rest of you just gonna come with us and figure it out from here, or?
I have to be honest, I don't have faith in our ability to not turn that relationship sour. And if we get stuck there, we'll never be able to help the water plane.
Exactly. The water plane needs us right now more than perhaps Dozer does. Is Dozer in danger?
Yes!
Is New Praxia in danger?
I don't give a shit about New Praxia. Well, except for like one person.
Except for your son?
Except for the
who we could find answers for in the water plane?
See? That didn't make a whole lot of... I'm going to New Praxia.
All right, it's decided. I'm gonna take him there. I could pick you guys up afterwards. Talk about options on the way.
I'm going with him. I cannot leave a man behind.
Right.
Doza has saved me. That's all I need.
Right. All right.
I spent a lot of money on this fine cloak for the water plane, so I think I'll be ready to go.
How can we all leave each other like this? We all need something here. All of us.
Wild cards are wild cards, my man.
Including Doza. Doza needs his party right now.
We have no chance of finding him right now. But if we stick together, we can find one.
We have an actual lead. What do you mean, no chance? I have a lead.
We have a better lead than we do going to the water plane.
Okay.
How about
We're
this?
going. Oh, okay.
We all go to Deliria's, talk to her, see what she says, and then, depending on that, we either go to the water plane together, or we go our separate ways.
Unless we piss Deliria off, then we have no chance of coming back to Sigil.
Which is why we need to go with, to make sure that somebody does not piss her off.
The person who is the most charismatic of this group just disappeared into the water plane.
Me and Deliria do have some sort of a rapport, so I have no doubt we can find a way to talk to her.
Well, that's.
I need a decision. We need to know what the hell we're doing right now. Are we going or not?
I mean, I guess we are. I don't think that any one of us wants to leave anyone behind. We go, we have the conversation, we come back. If we ruin our chance of coming back, then we have to decide what to do after that.
Great, let's go. Vindel just starts walking.
I will follow.
Follow.
All right, he leads you out of the Proud Manatee and back to his little shack, leading you past Wayne, who grunts a greeting at all of you, and to the door. It's a lot easier going back than it is coming to, so anything, all those things about, like, clear your mind, all that bullshit, don't worry about it. But coming back, make sure you do that, the whole thing, all right?
I'm hoping it won't be a problem this time, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. He opens the door, he jumps up, twists the knob, and opens the door, and you see the portal swirling. All right, hopefully see you again soon.
Yes, thank you, Vindel.
Yeah, and I got those portals for the water plane if that's something you want later, if you come back.
Yes, thank you again.
Yeah, you're welcome. You step through?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You all step through the portals, feeling yourselves being tugged forward quickly and without mercy as a bootleg, broken, and half-created portal would do, just ripping you through space until finally you land feet on the ground in the back room of Deliria's.
I storm out into the storefront.
I run after.
As you, Zook, run out, Grimold shortly behind, you see Deliria speaking with a customer at the counter.
I yell at the customer, leave.
She turns around, she goes, and she puts her finger up to the customer, and she's like, Whatever you have, we will deal with it when I am finished with the customer that was here first.
While she's saying that, I'm gonna slip over to the customer and drop 10 gold into their hand and say, "This is a very important matter. Would you mind coming back in an hour?"
Roll persuasion check with advantage.
That's an 18.
He looks at you. He's just, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I'll see you in an hour, Deliria. She goes, okay.
And I'll turn back and be like, "Deliria, we have a few questions. We just need some answers because we are very concerned."
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Zook and I'm gonna.
Zook's like, it's good. I'm good. I'm calm. It's cool. I'm calm. And
I'm gonna ready to cast Calm Emotions on Zook if he starts to freak the fuck out.
What can you tell us about Mosmosagrin and
don't lie.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Can I go? I'm gonna go stand outside of Deliria's, like
Okay.
right outside the door, just to like make sure nobody comes in.
Sounds good.
That's 14.
Mosmosagrin is a very old person who has his own motivations. Why do you ask?
I know you told him where we were.
Yes, I did.
I'm going to give you a moment to go ahead and count the heads in front of you right now, Deliria.
Deliria. We have a solid relationship here. We've helped you, you've helped us. We simply don't want any of our friends to come to harm. And you have the most information about the person who is potentially harming one of our friends.
Harming how?
Mosmosagrin took him. He took Dozer. We do not know why, we do not know where. But if you have any information that could help us, I will give you all the gold I have.
He took your friend Gnome, and you weren't so quick to look for him.
We did not know he took him then, but now we know. So here we are, knowing he spoke with you last.
You did not speak with me last. I haven't spoken with him for
Fine,
a week
knowing
or so now?
he spoke with you. Please help us. We have many appointments here, many friends in need. We would like to help them all, but we need information first.
Mosmosagrin comes from a time before gods existed. Back when people prayed to stars before gods, sacrificed for the sun and for constellations. He was from one of those stars. And he was not powered by their prayer the way gods are. He's powered by his own existence. By wanting to exist, he existed. But with that being said, if he was to be a god, he was best be compared to the old god Vecna. God of secrets, cunning plots. For Mosmosagrin was always planning, especially when the gods finally were born. I tell you all of this because the gods, when they ultimately decided Mosagrin was a problem and must be executed, they could never find him. Because he did not want to be found. He wanted to exist. And so he did. I'm sorry he took your friend. But I can tell you he is not motivated out of malice. Your friend is likely quite safe with him. Perhaps safer than he is with you. And you will not find him if he does not want to be found. Does that answer questions?
Literally no, but I mean, at least we know now, I guess,
What
that we
part?
cannot find him.
What questions have I not answered?
Where he is, what he's doing.
How could I know?
How we can find him.
How could I know where he is if
I'm not saying you can. I'm just
How about
saying...
why you sold me out?
Because when Mosagrin walks in your door and asks you a question, you answer it. He is very powerful. Especially now that the gods that wanted him gone are gone themselves. He is allowed to do whatever he wants.
Zook, please. We need to follow all this here. We have answers potentially to help him, potentially your son, and we know Mosagrin is connected to this aboleth somehow. Maybe answers to Zoser. But to split up like this, all of us may fail our journeys.
I don't have a choice anymore. I've been betrayed by you, Deliria. And don't act like it wasn't anything short of one. Not only did you stab me in the back, you stabbed Dozer in the back, and you offer nothing to help mend what you broke. And now my only hope, the only thing I have going, is to find the friends of a friend of the servants of Mosagrin to just try and beat an answer out of them.
I do not care about your opinions, Zook. I am sorry to say.
Ooh, you're testing me. You're testing
Zook, then fight for your son. He needs you too. And we could find answers in the water plane.
I already said I'm going to the water plane because I have no other choice. I'm not being... it is not you that's testing me.
Grimald turns to Zook. He draws his sword, drops to a knee. As Doza was your bodyguard, your protector, I offer you my life, my service, until he is returned. And I lift my sword up.
I go over to within touching range of Grimold, and I put a hand on his shoulder, and I say, I appreciate that, I do. But I'm not chasing Dozer because he's my bodyguard. I'm chasing Dozer because he's my friend.
He is mine too. I simply want you to know he has taught me some level of compassion, and in that I will be there for you in the same way he would be there for you. And I need you to know that.
So you See you, my friend.
I would die for you, Zook. I need you to know that.
Touching.
Zook's not good. Oh! Oh! Zook reaches out and slaps Deliria.
He slaps her?
He attempts to. It's a reach.
Yeah.
It's a jump.
Don't you calm emotions now?
Yeah, I guess calm emotions on Zook.
It was a tender moment and she had to open her fucking mouth.
My patience has been eternal in this situation. You can choose which door you would like to exit from, and then our business is concluded.
Concluded forever. We show you some discrepancies because you sold us out and you are upset with us. We have not been rude. We have not been unkind. We are upset. Our money is still good and our service is still good, yes?
Oh yeah, who's got the who's got the gem? This is Seth. Who's got the gem?
The gem?
We gave her the gem.
Yeah, she has the gem.
The Horned Serpent gem, yeah, a long time ago.
Oh,
The originally.
yeah, my I wasn't around. Never mind.
You've shown me.
We have been nothing but good patrons of your shop. We have done you service. We are simply upset that you sold us out to a higher being, perhaps. But still, every reason for us to be upset, yes? Now that a friend is gone?
You scared a customer out of my establishment.
And paid them
him
for
to
it.
leave, and then your little gnome attempted to assault me.
I dropped 400 gold on the counter. Our gold is still good here, yes? Do you really want to cut a relationship with such adventurers as us?
Do I know of a competing vendor that offers services similar to Deliria?
Yeah, they're out there.
Like specifically.
In New Praxia?
Yeah.
I don't know, off the top of my fucking head. Yes, there are magical dealers out in New Praxia. As to who they are, you got a couple in 1, you have a couple in 5.
Okay, I just needed a name. I name drop one of them.
I don't have New Praxia notes up because I
Okay, start your own store.
New Praxia.
It's fine. If our gold's not good here, we'll go to insert name here.
You hear distant screaming.
The Denver Broncos.
You all watch as Deliria's shadow begins to grow across the ground. I have been very tolerant. But you all never stopped and thought that if I know the name and face of an eldritch being, and I feared him, that perhaps I have more than just my frail skin and bones to this body. I've walked plains and stars that you've only looked at from the sky. And now I am giving you a choice to walk out a door.
No one here has threatened you. If our gold is no longer good, we will return to Sigil, yes?
So literally.
No one has attacked you. No one has threatened you. You have decided to take it that way, but to Sigil we will return. Is this okay with you?
Then return.
You're muted.
Muted.
Am I? Testing 1, 2. I'm not muted.
Now you're fine. You were before.
Then return, Furbolg. Now.
Are we going together?
Yes, we shall.
Jill,
Look.
like, pops
Come
her
on.
head. Did Deliria, like, change physically?
Physically, she does not, but the whole room creaks under the weight of her anger.
Okay.
You see her shadow has now grown far beyond her actual height. And the wind outside, you're outside, Joe, and the wind has kind of even picked up a little bit. And you're like, look inside, like, what is going on?
Yeah. Are we good to go? Hello, Deliria. Hi.
I am not trying to rob you.
Same concept, yes. Are we leaving or not, guys?
Come on, Joe.
Yes.
We are going.
Back
Alright.
to Sigil.
And on the way, I hand Zook back the ring. I think you're going to need this, friend.
And I take it and I put it on.
You
Look,
all...
I know we're very upset about losing Dozer like that, but she clearly had nothing to give us. And we can't blame her for choosing not to fly in the face of an ancient being.
But she did not have to be aggressive.
You guys are still in her back room. At this point, you walk to the door and all step through. I need Sinrig and Cinna, and I believe that's it, to roll wisdom saves for me, please.
Yes.
Senna got a 20. Sorry.
It's okay.
I got a... I got a 5.
Okay.
I got a crit fail. I don't know if that matters.
It's a save, so yes, you do automatically fail, but you failed it regardless.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was like worse or
Now
whatever.
Cindric's in the fail out. Aldous is in the lock.
It's not a big deal as long as, once again, as you all step through the door and are pulled through violently and angrily, you all do not land back in the small shack, but this time instead land in the Feywild again. In a burned forest, the same as you had before. The vines begin to rub underneath the ground, and the wind picks up. As you can, Cinna brushes against your leg, Sinrig.
Sinrig, keep to the door. We must get back to Aldous.
A second. 2 seconds. And finally, you are all pulled back through once again. And land feet on the floor of the wooden shack, and hear a loud crumbling of wood from behind you. And Vindel, you see standing there looking, his jaw just drops. You all turn around, and the door is now shattered.
Yep. Well, great.
What did you do?
He was upset about something.
Bring us to the water plane.
All right. And he turns around, and the bone claw that sits in the corner of the room is now standing. He looks, and you see Vindel looks at him. He's just, Wayne, it's fine. Mom will be back. Just calm down. Stay calm. And Wayne just growling. He goes, we should all get out as quickly as possible.
Agreed.
You all
We've
very
got places to be.
quickly and carefully make your way out of the shack and back onto the streets of Sigil, and prepare to head to the elemental plane of water. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
I hear like surfing.
So, it's a bit of a strange way to end the session, but we ended it regardless. Thank you all so much for watching us tonight. I really have to pee, so I'm going to make this exit short. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Yeah.